Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.
Blog Talk Radio.
Here we go. Blast off.
This is True Capitalist Radio. True Capitalist Radio.
I am your host, the man they call Ghost.
The badass of business.
Give him capitalism or give him death.
That's it. Period.
Broadcasting from his Skyline office studios in beautiful downtown Austin, Texas.
You sound fruitier than a box of Fruit Loops, for Christ's sake.
And now, he'll take it from here. Your host, the prognosticator of prognosticators, the man they call Ghost.
Thank you for tuning in with me to another edition of True Capitalist Radio. And of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. We have started the broadcast 30 minutes late than usually anticipated, folks. And the reason we had to do this is because I had to participate in a conference call with the ass clowns that are actually building my brick-mortar location that we've been talking about here for the past couple of months. And let me tell you something right now. I had to basically rip these assholes a new one. You understand? I had to rip these assholes a new one. Because you don't understand, not only do I have some contractors that I got to deal with in the construction of this brick-mortar business, but I got some designers. You know, I've got, prop makers. I mean, there's just all kinds of different little subcontractor assholes that I had to pay in this build. And unfortunately, in today's economy, they seem to be taking somewhat of a lackadaisical approach in the supposed deadline that they had quoted me. And I'm talking about all these idiots quoting me. You know what I'm saying? And literally, I had to tear these idiots a new one on the conference call, and I may have to go down there and kick some ass either today, or tomorrow or the day after tomorrow. So let me tell you something right now. It makes me sick to my stomach. Here I am. I'm actually providing economy. You understand? And I just can't get the kind of work ethic that I deserve out here. It's disgraceful is what it is. It's disgraceful. But anyway, it's better late than never. I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. This is episode number 154. 154 episodes of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And before we get into anything else, I'd like everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? And for all you fat, lazy bastards, there's all kinds of little buttons underneath the player there, little Facebook like buttons, a little tweet this button, share this buttons. Use and abuse those buttons, baby. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake, lazy pricks, all right? I know there's a lot of, lazy. It's just a freaking click. Anyway, folks, it's better late than never. I want to apologize if anybody who was anticipating the broadcast a little earlier. Unfortunately, I have to deal with business, baby. You understand what I'm saying? I got to deal with this brick-mortar business, for Christ's sake. I'm not BSing. I mean, I got to sit here and conduct business while at the same time still find the time and energy to do this show, for Christ's sake. You understand? So anyway, let's get through the markets, and then I want to take your calls. A lot of things to talk about, actually, today. So let's just go ahead and get right to it. Did anybody see the volatility in today's markets? I mean, good Lord. Good Lord. I mean, let me tell you something. The volatility in the day's markets was just unfreaking believable, all right? I mean, everything was real high at the beginning of the day. If you happen to be participating in the markets, everything was real high in the equities. And as we got closer and closer to the bell ringing at the end of the day's trading, all of a sudden people started selling off. And the reason a lot of people started selling off is because, you know what, I really don't know. I don't know if they're cashing out. I don't know if they're kind of uncertain about the Greece situation, but I'll tell you what I personally believe the investors are reacting to. They are reacting to the meeting that's going to happen by the Federal Reserve, all right, the Federal Reserve meeting, where Ben Bernanke, the chairman of the Federal Reserve, is going to announce at the FOMC meeting what monetary tools he may utilize to spur economic growth in the American economy. Now, it could be quantitative easing 3. It could be something implemented back in the 60s called the twist. It could be a whole new monetary instrument implemented by the Federal Reserve. But either way, you've got a lot of investors kind of fickety, you know. They're kind of like, PMS broads, on a bad period. They don't know what to do, so they're just basically cashing out and either holding it in cash, and as you can see in the commodities, are putting it in metals, so on and so forth. So we're going to wait and see what the Federal Reserve has to say tomorrow. As a matter of fact, this meeting, this FOMC meeting, is supposed to last 2 days. It's going to go beyond the typical one-day meeting that it typically normally conducts at this point in time. And in that meeting, I believe that we are going to see, I hope, we see something at least fairly similar to quantitative easing 3, because in my personal opinion, if quantitative easing 3 is implemented, or even the twist monetary policy that was implemented in the 60s by the Federal Reserve, any one of these monetary instruments are implemented by Ben Bernanke, I guarantee you, we're going to see some increases in the damn commodities markets, baby. I'm not joking. We're going to see increases, and it's just going to be great. Anybody who's invested and bottom fed out here in this market, for Christ's sake, you're about to reap some rewards if, and I do mean if, Ben Bernanke decides to implement one of these monetary tools in hopes of trying to spur growth in the economy. So anyway, let's go ahead and get to the market, shall we? We've got the Dow Jones Industrials. It's the only equities sector that actually closed up on the upside. All right, Dow Jones Industrials is up 7.65 points today, a percentage increase of 0.07%, closing out the day at 11,408.70 points for the Dow Jones Industrials. We got S&P 500 closing out modestly on the downside, down 2 points, a percentage decrease of 0.17%, closing out the S&P 500 at 1,202.09 points for the S&P 500. Let's go to the NASDAQ. You're talking about a volatile market today. For all you day traders, if you weren't taking advantage of the volatility that was happening in the NASDAQ, well, then you weren't, taking advantage of some easy liquidity that you could have made within a couple of hours' time. No BS. All right, but once again, high risk, high reward here in the NASDAQ if you're trading these stocks, for Christ's sake. So let's just go ahead and get to the NASDAQ. It was down today, even though we saw increases throughout the day. I mean, if you take a look at the day chart of not just the NASDAQ, but all the markets, just take a look at how they were all on the upside throughout the day, and as the closeout of the day's trading started, this is when we started seeing massive sell-offs. And once again, I think that the reason that we're seeing this is because we're seeing safety positions by investors anticipating the uncertainty of what the Federal Reserve will announce tomorrow or the day after, whenever they announce what the monetary instrument that they're going to use in hopes of hedging off any type of stagnation or any type of retraction in the economy. So that's what everybody's anticipating at this point in time. So once again, NASDAQ down, all right, for some reason down. It took the biggest hit at the end of the day's trading today, down 22.59 points, a percentage decrease of 0.86%, closing out the NASDAQ composite at 2,590.24 points. All right, let's get to the FTSE 100. All right, the FTSE 100 looked pretty good today for my brethren across the pond over there It was up 104.15 points, a percentage increase of 1.98%, closing out the FTSE at 5,363.71 points for the FTSE 100. So let me tell you, I would have anticipated that based upon all the high amounts of volatility and the increases that we saw throughout the day in the equities markets, I would have anticipated that we would have closed up on the upside. But once again, I think that there's a lot of people in the investment community that, they're just a little scared, have no balls, for a lack of a better term, anticipating what the Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke may say tomorrow, what the Federal Reserve may announce tomorrow. So this is what people are doing. They're just basically cashing out their equities just in case Ben Bernanke does nothing. If he does absolutely nothing, then you're going to see a retraction in equities. If Ben Bernanke doesn't implement QE3, doesn't implement the twist or any other of these monetary instruments in hopes of providing growth to the economy, I guarantee you're going to see a retraction in these equities, folks. So that's why you're seeing people cashing out and holding in cash or diverting it into the metal sector. We're going to get to that here in a minute. So let's get to the commodities, shall we? Let's see. Energy sector, after we saw sell-offs for the past couple of days in energy, look at it today. Bottom feeders in the house, Brent crude futures, and for all you ass clowns that don't know what Brent crude is, it's the oil that shipped off to Europe and Asia. It was up today, $1.19, a percentage increase of 1.09%, closing out Brent crude at $110.33 per barrel of Brent crude oil. Let's get to gasoline futures. They were up modestly today, $2.50, a percentage increase of 0.27% on the day. Heating oil futures also increased today modestly. It's up $1.69, a percentage increase of 0.57% on the day. Natural gas, once again, a very volatile sector as of late. It is down today 3 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.81%. And WTI sweet crude, and for all you dumb milky-licking jerk dicks that don't really know what WTI sweet crude is, it's the type of it's the crude oil that you should be keeping your eye on, all right? I mean, that price dictates not only what you pay at the pump, but how much you pay for goods at the supermarket, how much you pay for goods at the goddamn shopping malls, so on and so forth. Because once again, I hate to keep reiterating this, I hate to keep beating a dead horse here, but I'm going to have to beat it, all right? The bottom line is if you see an increase in the price of WTI sweet crude, and if you ever see the prices go up to about $100 plus, you better believe that not only are you going to be paying major money at the gas pump, but you're also going to be paying major money for all the goods that you consume at the supermarket or all the goods that you consume at the shopping mall. Because remember, those goods have to get from point A to point B. And they use some mode of transportation to get from point A to point B. Now, based upon the price of petroleum at that particular time, if it happens to be over $100, like we've seen in the past, up to $140, $150, then those high prices of petroleum are going to be relayed to the consumer. The consumer, they're going to have to pay for the price from getting the products from point A to point B. So this is why every time I say the WTI sweet crude price, it's very important as it relates to the American economy. Because if we see a high WTI sweet crude price, that means the consumers, the individuals that actually go out and see a movie or go out to the club or bar, go out to have something to eat, go out to the shopping malls, these people are going to be less likely to go out and consume, given the fact that they're not only paying high prices at the pump, if we see high WTI prices, but they're also going to be paying high prices at the supermarket, and they're also going to be paying high prices at the damn shopping mall. So inevitably, WTI is a very important component here in the American economy. That's why I harp on it a lot. Anyway, WTI is up today, $1.11. An increase of 1.29% on the day, all right? Closing out the day at $86.92 per barrel of WTI sweet crude. And like I've always said, I would like to see that price come down to about $70. I mean, if we're living in la-la land, I would like to see it below that. But $70 to $75, in my personal opinion, could help the economy. It could help the economy greatly. Jesus Christ, I'm stumbling over my own tongue here, but inevitably, it would help the economy greatly, for Christ's sake. It would have people a higher probability of them going out to the shopping malls and the supermarkets and all the other consumer goods out there. So once again, WTI is very, very important as it relates to our economy. If we see this damn price go up, you better believe that you're going to see ghost towns on the freeways in your town, because everybody's going to be staying home playing with their pecker shafts as opposed to going out and consuming, which makes our economy go round. But anyway, let's get to the agriculture, shall we? Canola is up. Remember, we saw a lot of decreases in the commodities yesterday, so I'm anticipating bottom feeders, and I'm pretty much right because I do trade these sectors. Anyway, canola is up $7. That's a percentage increase of 1.28% on the day for canola. Cocoa is up $14, a percentage increase of 0.52%. What did I say yesterday about cocoa? I mean, we had seen nothing but consecutive negative numbers in this sector in cocoa, and I was just, spreading seeds out there that there may be plays to be made in the cocoa sector. Now, whether you actually buy futures, which requires a lot of upfront capital, which I really don't encourage any novice or any beginning investor to get into, but a way to make a play on commodities is looking up ETFs. ETF is an extended exchange-traded fund, which acts much like a mutual fund in that there is a managing group of this particular ETF. Now, the ETF that you get into, whether it be an ETF that reflects the price of gold, ETF that reflects the price of corn, an ETF that reflects the price of so on and so forth, if you get into these ETFs, which act much like equities. They're not like mutual funds where you have to, trade them at the end or at the beginning of day's trading. You can actually day trade ETFs. I mean, they're much like an equity. It's one of the greatest financial instruments that have come about here within modern financial times. So once again, if you want to make plays on cocoa, in my personal opinion, I think there's plays to be made. We've been hearing nothing but negative numbers. If you look back in the archive, we've been talking about negative numbers hitting the cocoa futures, and I don't know why. I have no reason why. I mean, you have to understand, we're going into the holiday season. We're going into Halloween, the Thanksgiving, Xmas, and New Year's, and then after that you're going into Valentine's Day, all that nonsense. So in my personal opinion, after seeing all these decreases in the cocoa's futures, I think that I'm going to go ahead and try to, entertain the option of possibly looking into some ETF plays, or if you can make some stock plays based upon this speculation, maybe investing in some chocolate companies, maybe investing in some chocolate producers, so on and so forth. These are plays to be made on anticipation, because the only reason I'm saying this, folks, is because if you've been listening with me, cocoa has been going down. It's been going down, and I have no idea why. But you know as well as I, everybody's going to be out there buying chocolate like a bunch of fat jelly-ass bastards when it comes down to the holiday season. Come on, this is America. You know it, and I know it. Anyway, let's get to coffee. We saw a modest increase yesterday while everything was down in coffee. Now we're seeing coffee down today. Losing yesterday's gains, it's down $1.85, a percentage decrease of 0.71%. And let me tell you something right now. Coffee has also been another volatile sector. I don't know if I would particularly like to touch it. If you were an individual that actually invested, whether it in a coffee company or a coffee retailer or a coffee manufacturer, if you invested in it about 2 or 3, 4 years ago, you know you're making some serious goddamn money. And if you're one of those long-term investors, I'd definitely sit on those stocks long-term. But as far as hopping on this bandwagon, it's very volatile to figure out when exactly the bottom is whenever you see a dip in the coffee market. But once again, coffee, I mean, it looks like it isn't going anywhere as far as consumer commodities consumed are concerned. But let's continue going. We got corn down modestly. I'd like to see it down even more, down $2, a percentage decrease of 0.29%. And I know I've beaten a dead horse here, but the reason I continue to harp on the corn prices because not only am I pissed off at having to buy $1, I'm paying $1 for an ear of corn. I mean, I'm from Texas, for Christ's sake, all right? There's a lot of agriculture land out here, and I'm paying $1 an ear of corn, all right? But that's not the only reason it pisses me off. Because our tax-paying dollars, our government, when they're talking about cutting stuff, they're talking about cutting Medicaid, they're talking about cutting all these ridiculous so-called programs. I think they need to cut a lot more, but this is one of them. Why don't we cut the government subsidies, the tax-paying dollars that are going to the corn ethanol industry? And for you idiots that don't know what's going on out here, yeah, we're actually funding. When I say we, the taxpayer is funding the corn ethanol industry. Now, let me explain, all right? What our tax dollars are doing are helping not only create the corn ethanol industry, but to sustain it, all right? We are burning food, all right, to put in our gas guzzlers so that we can have a supposed alternative energy source to petroleum. Meanwhile, science has shown us that corn ethanol actually burns dirtier than petroleum, but don't tell that to the corn ethanol folks, and don't tell that to the ass clowns that pushed for this corn ethanol funding. But moreover, this whole corn ethanol idea, turning corn into ethanol to put in our gas guzzlers, it's rising the cost of all kinds of goods that utilize corn. Excuse me, I almost said cone. Jesus Christ, what am I, straight out of Compton or something? It increases everything that uses corn as a component, all right, for its production. I mean, you just look at the ingredients of anything and take a look at how much high fructose corn syrup, or take a look at, what kind of corn component they actually utilize in that product. I mean, when we see increases in corn, you're going to see increases in this product, man. Anyway, I'm just saying, it's all simple economics. It's just hard to explain to these folks that are just more worried about whether or not Chaz Bono is going to, slang out her hermaphrodite or reconstructed foreskin penis or whatever. I mean, it's just ridiculous is what's happening here in America. We should be worried about capitalizing, making money, living lavish, but instead you got people out here on their knees begging for loaves of bread from the American government. It's disgusting, It's just unbelievably disgusting. We're burning food. We're burning food. You don't understand. This food could go into the regular supply and actually bring down the cost of food, which is actually going up conveniently enough. But no, our government is artificially causing scarcity in our food because they want to provide an alternative energy. Give me a freaking break. Anyway, let's continue going, for Christ's sake. What do we got? We got cotton in the house. It's down 11 cents. We saw actually, a decrease in cotton yesterday. And I was saying that, hey, hopefully that it would inspire some of these over-feminized fruit bowls that wear these Ed Hardy shirts and the Abercrombie Fitch and the Hollisters. Hopefully, it'll encourage them to buy some freaking clothes that fit their fruity asses. I mean, I'm sick and tired of seeing man tits every time I'm going down the damn road. I mean, just seeing man tits. I mean, the clothes is tapered so close to the body of these males. They actually just kind of predominantly feature the feminine attributes of males in today's America. I mean, I'm not joking, man. I'm not kidding, for Christ's sake. So every time that I see a decrease in cotton, I mean, there's just a little bit of anticipation, a little bit of optimism. Let's put it that way. A little bit of optimism in hopes that some of these fruity-ass males will finally buy some clothes that fits their ass instead of just, sitting back, buying this Abercrombie Fitch nonsense and think that, chicks are actually respecting this and not actually bitching you out for it. All right? But anyway, cotton is down modestly today, 11 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.10% on the day. We've got wheat futures down $3 today. Sugar is up modestly 8 cents, a percentage increase of 0.30%. Soybean futures are up $2, modest increase of 0.15%. And what did I tell you about that limited retraction that we saw yesterday in lumber? Huh? Minor retraction. People were selling off, cashing out, going into other sectors. And let me tell you something right now. Lumber is up once again, baby. Lumber is up. $3.80, a percentage increase of 1.58% on the day for lumber. Let me tell you something like that. And I know for a fact there's a lot of people that listen to the True Capitalist Radio that are making some serious goddamn money. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we got oat futures up $3.50. That's a percentage increase of 1.01%. We've got soybean oil futures down 21 cents, a percentage decrease of 0.38%. And by God, what is happening to the wool futures, man? I mean, what is happening to the wool futures? It looks like the goddamn Ellen DeGeneres and the damn Rosie O'Donnell bull-nosed bull dykes are not coming out, and they are not, going in and buying wool. You know, I mean, I guess they're just not doing it. They're not doing it. I mean, did you see wool? It's down another $12 today. A percentage decrease of 0.91%, for Christ's sake. I mean, good Lord. No wool for the bull dykes. They're not coming out today. Anyway, let's get to the metals. Shall the metals? Let's get to the metals. Anyway, we've got, how can I put it? We've got copper futures down today. And the reason we saw copper futures down is because, once again, you saw a retraction in equities, which means that a lot of these equities in the retail sector and the manufacturing sectors are in the negative. And if you're going to see those equities in the negative, you're going to see negativity in the copper futures. Because remember, copper is a major component in most manufactured goods, like appliances, so on and so forth. So when you see retractions in equities that relates to appliances and so on and so forth, well, as a result, you're going to see retraction in the copper futures, and that's what we're seeing today, a modest sell-off, well, a little bit more than a modest sell-off, I should say, down $5.70, a percentage decrease of 1.51%, excuse me. It wasn't down that much. That was a percentage decrease of 1.51% in the copper futures. Let's get to gold. Now, for some reason, I have no idea, we saw no increases in almost anything in yesterday's sell-off. And once again, the reason that we saw a sell-off yesterday was because people were reacting to the class warfare being implemented by our president. And this is why you saw nothing up in yesterday's trading. Not only did you see sell-offs in equities, but you also saw sell-offs in gold and silver. It made no sense whatsoever, right? No, it made no sense whatsoever. But let me tell you, even though you saw retractions, like I said, don't be scared. I mean, when you see retractions in these two metals, you know they're going to go back up. Our government is not stopping the money grab. They're not stopping spending. You've got our president talking about he wants to spend another $470 billion. You've got the Federal Reserve thinking about printing out some more money. So just by default, the increase in gold and silver are going to increase just based upon the rate of inflation. On top of which, you're seeing a mass amount of accumulation happening with these two metals. I mean, once again, you just take a look at any news media. You know, the Communist News Network, MSN, Pussy C, and Fox News, all those stupid, dumbass news medias, and take a look at who's advertising, who's paying the bills for these particular news media outlets. Well, I mean, every other damn episode or every other damn commercial is what? Let me buy your gold. Let me sell you gold. Let me sell you gold stocks. Gold this, gold that. Hey, silver. Silver is good. Silver is great. Hey, So on top of all the inflation that's happening because the American dollar is being debased by our government, and moreover, we are witnessing an accumulation of these commodities. I'm telling you this right now. This wave is far from over, all right? That's why I'm saying it's time for you guys to kind of, hop on the bandwagon and ride this bubble, because it is a bubble, baby, all right? Don't get me wrong, it is a bubble, but you got to ride it. You got to, get your goddamn surfboard and ride it, you know? Ride it, baby, ride it. And let me tell you something right now. Unfortunately, you have to be keenly observant in your investments in the metals, because let me tell you, nobody knows exactly when that bubble's going to pop. Me personally, my personal price point is about 2,500. I'd be keenly observant about my positions in metals at the 2,500 per troy ounce gold price. If the market reacts instantaneously after that price point and just kind of piles in and starts bumping that into $2,700 and the $3,000 price range, well, then you know that that bubble is full peak. But if you see people at 2,500 per troy ounce of gold kind of, take a step back, well, then I'd be, kind of pessimistic on whether or not it's going to take another bump. I'm not saying it is or not saying it isn't, but, a lot of these investors like to use what they call metrics. There's a lot of people who utilize metrics as a form of investment. Believe it or not, they live and die by these metrics, for Christ's sake. And as an individual investor, you have to take into consideration a lot of these metric traders, and a lot of these individuals who utilize the metrics to, base their buying or selling. That's what they do. They base their buying or selling based upon these so-called metrics. So anyway, let me continue going. Let's get to gold, shall we? Gold is up today, $30.20, a percentage increase of 1.70% on the day, closing out gold at $1,809.10 per troy ounce of gold. We've got silver up 64 cents, a percentage increase of 1.64%, closing out silver at $39.80 per troy ounce of silver. Let's get to livestock, shall we? I know we're going to see some increases here, for Christ's sake. I mean, we've been seeing some decreases. It's about time to see some buybacks, and that's exactly what happened here. Live cattle futures are up $1.25, a percentage increase of 1.06% on the day. Cattle feeder is up $1.22. That's a percentage increase of 0.88% on the day. And for all you fat jelly-ass, disgusting, sweaty, smelly hambos, all you people that like to shove a couple of hambos down your goddamn gullet, for Christ's sake, lean hog is up. It is up today $1.15, a percentage increase of 1.41% on the day, and that, my friends, is the market for your ass. Anyway, I want to thank everybody for tuning in. It's Taco Tuesday. Jesus Christ, I just forgot. It's a damn Taco Tuesday, for Christ's sake. Did you know it was Taco Tuesday there, engineer? Oh, I didn't even know it was Taco Tuesday. So, everybody, I want everybody to kick back with me, for Christ's sake. Where's my drink? Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. Well, I'll drink here. Go ahead and take a drink of some of this Johnny Walker Blue Label, of course, my favorite, baby. It's one of the smoothest blended scotches out there, for Christ's sake. I want to say cheers to everybody out there, all the true capitalists listening in. This goes out to you. Cheers. Let me go ahead and take a sip of this. Oh, man. That's some good goddamn stuff, for Christ's sake. Good goddamn drink for a Taco Tuesday. Anyway, before we move on to another subject matter, do we got any goddamn shout-outs to give, engineer? Any kind of Twitter shout-outs or anything? All right, well, apparently we've got a few Twitter shout-outs to be sending out here. And, of course, if you want a shout-out right here, right now, well, by God, what are you doing? You need to follow me on Twitter, first of all. All right, Ghost Politics is the name to follow. And secondly, you need to retweet the first tweet on my Twitter account. Do you understand that? And I will give you a shout-out right here, right now. Ghost Politics, all one word, no underscores, Milky Liquors. All right, let's go ahead and give some Twitter shout-outs here. We got A Fat Man. Who else? We got EBT Santa Claus. Oh, yeah, they're real funny, real funny. Super Czar, okay, we got Top Badge, Ray MKO, who else we got? We got Discord is Q, Ghost Claus, oh, Jesus Christ, Ghost Claus, yeah, that's real funny, assholes, you know what I'm talking about? You idiots that heard my particular thoughts on Christmas, you should know that I really don't like Christmas, all right? I mean, nobody has given me a gift in like years. You understand that? Because I'm rich. You know, everybody expects me to give all the gifts out. Then, oh, Uncle Ghost, please give me a gift. Oh, Ghost, shut up. Nobody gives me a goddamn gift, so I don't want to hear about Christmas, all right? All you assholes that are trolling me with this Christmas nonsense, I don't appreciate it, all right? It just reminds me of all the unappreciative pricks in my family that just kind of juice me for, an electronic widget or a nice goddamn gift so they can be like, oh, look, I got the Christmas, people love me. Give me a freaking break. I hate Christmas, all right? I don't like Christmas at all. So stop bothering me with it. All right? Nobody, I'm telling you, you know the kind of gifts I get? I get ties, all right? You know how many ties I have, for Christ's sake? I mean, I have the amount of ties that women have freaking shoes. Do you understand that? I don't want a tie, all right? Why don't you give me some Blue Label? How about that? Oh, but they can't afford that, so they're not going to be able to get me that. Oh, well, why don't you go buy me a goddamn Armani suit? You know, Hugo Boss or something. No, they can't do that. They can't afford to buy me that. So what I'm saying is that, nobody buys me a goddamn thing. I get freaking ties. That's what I get. Ties and gift cards. What am I going to do with a gift card, for Christ's sake? I mean, any place that requires a gift card, I'm not going to be gracing my presence at those disgusting peasantry, buffoonery locations. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, they're giving me freaking gift cards to, Joe's Crab Shack or something. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go kick it with the young kids that are, working behind the bar at Joe's Crab Shack. Oh yeah, look here's a gift card to the Olive Garden. Yeah, I'm gonna go patronize the goddamn Olive Garden, for Christ's sake. I'm out here making reservations at Perry's in Austin on a consistent basis. I park valet whenever I go and patronize a damn restaurant, and you want me to go to a goddamn Olive Garden? I mean, it's just disgraceful. It's disgraceful, man. So all I'm saying is, folks, is that Christmas to me is not something that I look forward to. I'm the one that has to dish out all the goddamn presents to these ungrateful pieces of garbage. And you know what's really sad is that, the past several times that I've had, with the exception of my intermediate family, I'm not talking about my intermediate family like my sons, my wife, their children. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the extended family. I'm talking about the aunts, the uncles, and the cousins, and these idiots that always just kind of, make their way shoving down my hole, for Christ's sake, asking for a freaking present, all right? They think that by buying me a $10 tie justifies them a $150 present, for Christ's sake, and it doesn't. And what's really sad is that when you get these idiots something that, maybe costs a 50 spot, maybe cost $75. Sometimes I do that. I'm like, look, I don't want to spend money on these losers, all right? They don't come around that often, all right? They're not amusing me, They're not mailing me the nice picture of a good family that's taking care of each other. They give me a freaking break, all right? But no, when I give these idiots a $50 or $75 gift, they look at me like I just took a dirty diarrhea crap on their Sunday dress. They look at me like, oh, thank you. I mean, $50, $75 gifts. They're like, oh, yeah, thank you. I mean, Jesus Christ, that's what I'm sick of Christmas. Stop talking about Christmas. That's all I'm saying. Stop talking about it. Anyway, let me get to a couple of other goddamn Twitter shout-outs out here. Of course, if you want a Twitter shout-out, Ghost Politics on Twitter, all right? Retweet the first tweet on the Twitter account, don't be a milky liquor, all right? Here's who else we got here. We got Super Poop Tickle, Homo Queersicle, Jesus Christ, Ghosto Xmas, oh yeah, very funny, yeah. I saw that little Grinch picture that y'all put of me, assholes, yeah, real funny, real funny, you jerks, all right? I'm not the Grinch. I'm a realist. I know what's going on out here, right? While everybody's feeding into this, we are family. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. I want to be with thee. And I'm with my family. And we're sitting with glee. not out here, turning a blind eye to the fact that everybody that's coming around, sitting at my table, eating my food, drinking my alcohol, are just there to see what the hell I give them, all right? I mean, are they giving me anything? I mean, have I ever been surprised at a Christmas? No, I have not, all right? Nobody has ever given me a good gift since, Jesus Christ, since I was a goddamn kid. Anyway, that's enough. I'm getting too personal here. I'm sorry. I'm getting too goddamn personal. I don't want to talk about it. All right? I don't like Christmas. That's it. Let's get over it already. All right? Anyway, let's continue. I'm gonna do a couple more shout outs and that's it. All right? We got Engineer as a Spy. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Isle of Ponies. Scrooge McGhost. Oh yeah, great. Oh, gee, right when I tell you, ass clowns, that I don't want to talk about the goddamn stupid Xmas. I don't want to talk about Xmas. This is what you do to me here, Forget it. Let's go on to another subject matter. I'm not going to talk about it. They're being jerks. All right. First, barbecue Texas and, Texas en Fuego and all this other crap. Now they're calling me, a Scrooge, McScrooge. And all this other, Jesus Christ. Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter, for Christ's sake. We were talking a little bit about the markets. Once again, Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke will announce at the FOMC meeting tomorrow what monetary tools he will use to spur economic growth in America. And let me tell you something right now. This is why everybody sold off today in the equities markets, folks. They're anticipating on whether or not he is going to do something or is not going to do something. You understand? And if he does do something, you better believe that you're going to see an increase of 200-300 points in the Dow Jones Industrials tomorrow. All right? Oh, my God. If he implements quantitative easing 3, I wouldn't be surprised if it goes up 400 points tomorrow in the Dow Jones Industrials. But if he does nothing, if he does absolutely nothing, the Federal Reserve Chairman Ben Bernanke does absolutely nothing, you better guarantee that equities are going to lose traction. And we're going to continue to see an increase in gold and silver. That's why diversification is key in this market, folks. Diversification is key. If you want to have the stock market beat, well, by God, you have to be diversified. All right? That's all there is to it. Anyway, I want to hear from you, for Christ's sake. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. Ben Bernanke tomorrow at the FOMC meeting. Whether or not he's going to implement any kind of monetary tools to spur economic growth here in America. I want to hear what you have to say about it. 646-652-4869 is the number to call. And before I take calls, folks, I know that we're going to have a lot of ass clowns call up and, go ahead and try to talk about garbage and try to prank call, so on and so forth. But let me tell you something right now. We are going to disregard these people, all right? These people are troll terrorists. They have nothing else better to do. They're trying to deviate the conversation from capitalist endeavors into something completely juvenile, immature, and disgraceful. These people are cyber vermin, and they do not deserve to be acknowledged the way they've been acknowledged. They do not deserve our acknowledgement in any way, shape, or form. Now, with that said, let me go ahead and take some calls here. We're supposed to be talking about Fed Chairman Ben Bernanke tomorrow on what financial instruments, or not financial, but monetary instruments he will utilize, or if he's going to utilize any at all, to supposedly hedge off any type of retraction in the damn economy. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I want to hear from you. Area code 213, what's up? You're on the air.
Yo.
Hey.
Hello?
What's going on?
Nothing much. Just had a horrible weekend, man.
Why'd you have a horrible weekend?
Trade call.
What? Hey, 213, we can't understand you. Can you put down the burrito and talk to us one more time? We can't hear you. Oh, Jesus Christ. What did he get him off, engineer, for Christ's sake. Who else do we got going on over here? Do we have anybody with anything to say? 847, what's up? You're on the horn. What do you think about Ben Bernanke?
Have a holly jolly Christmas. and it's the best time of the year.
You didn't even know the damn lyrics. That's how stupid you are. Don't you realize that? You don't even know the lyrics to the song that you're singing? Don't you feel kind of idiotic?
Not really. I'm just trying to spread the Christmas cheer, man. It's Christmas.
No. You know, if you were spreading the Christmas cheer, you'd know the freaking song, you stupid moron. But you don't even know the song. You're just like... You know, you sound like an asshole that's probably about 15, 16 years old, but I can tell in the raspiness of your voice that you're just going to end up some gutter trash somewhere, guzzling down on some Mad Dog 2020, and probably smoking on refried cigarette butts, getting by on street corners, probably going under underpasses to crash out for a few days. Am I correct?
We'll see.
Yeah, you see that? We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you know why you're saying we'll see? Because you know it's the truth, all right? Get this asshole off. Get him off, for Christ's sake. Supposed to be talking about Ben Bernanke out here and what the hell he's going to do tomorrow. I want to hear from you, for Christ's sake. 646-652-4869. Area code 801. What's up? What do you think about Ben Bernanke?
What?
Hey, 801, what's going on? That was lame, man. You stayed on line for almost an hour for that. 417, what do you think about Ben Bernanke?
Well, Ghost, I agree with you about Christmas. I hate that holiday, too. My family's pretty poor. Most of my gifts were bought at the dollar store, if at all.
Oh, yeah? Well, the dollar store is a rather new phenomena, so when did you grow up? And what time did you grow up?
Well, I'm 19, Ghost.
You're 19, so you got dollar store stuff? Well, at least you probably got a lot of dollar store stuff, right? You probably got,
Those up
instead of getting Pokemon, you got Pokemon. And instead of getting, like Transformers, you got Transfammers. You know what I'm saying? But still, you got toys. Am I correct?
Well, that was up till I was 15, and then I was homeless on the street.
You were homeless on the street? Well, who were you living with?
Well, I was sleeping in abandoned buildings.
Why? Why were you sleeping in abandoned buildings?
Oh, because I had no family that would take me in.
Oh, yeah? Well, you know that, we have all these goddamn runaway shelters and all this garbage that my tax-paying dollars pay for that gives you idiots bowls of soup. Not only do they give you free bowls of soup, but they also, give you free hypodermic needles if you happen to shoot heroin up your goddamn main vein.
Well, not here. Most of our charities and homeless shelters are organized by churches.
Yeah, you see, you're stumbling. You see, now you're stumbling. Stupid idiot. You understand? You're not going to fool me. You're not going to, be, oh, look, poor kid, he was homeless, and it's not fair. And hey, let me tell you something. We got all kinds of homeless shelters out here in America, all right? We got all kinds of little stupid programs that our goddamn tax-paying dollars are paying for to feed, clothe, and house these homeless folks, all right? The reason people are homeless, and let's be honest, they're homeless because they want to be homeless. They're homeless because they're drug addicts and drunks that refuse to take their responsibility of their lives and find it a lot easier to be some kind of a derelict on the street that catches a nap on a empty park bench or under an underpass and live for another day at the bottle. That's basically what it is. They live for another day at the bottle. I mean, we've got homeless shelters. We've got organizations that are not only just funded by the government, but we've got church organizations, nonprofit organizations that are out there willing to help these people. They're willing to help these people, but are they going to there? Are they wanting to help? No, because they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to work. They just want to sit around and drink and, hang around another group of three-toothed, disgusting, smelling like old cheese bastards. They just want to hang around and drink 2020 Mad Dog with these idiots all day. Become winos, drug addicts, smoke crack, do the Ted Williams thing before he, became popular. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I have no compassion for the damn homeless, all right? I find it funny, because out here in Austin, Texas, we got a huge homeless problem. And it's not because the people that are homeless in Austin are from Austin, Texas. No. They are not even from here. They catch a goddamn train, they vagabond, they hitchhike, and they come to Austin, Texas. And the reason that they come here is because we have such a liberal way of dealing with these disgusting homeless heathens. You know, we kind of let them just kind of, roam freely in the street. You know, we have these shelters that give them, bowls of soup, and, they continue to sustain this homeless, drag lifestyle. I mean, it's just disgraceful that we just don't kick these people out of our city, because none of these people that are homeless here in Austin, Texas are from Austin. They're from all over the country. The only reason they come to Austin is because the average median income in Austin, Texas is $85,000 a year. Yeah, the average median income in Austin, Texas is $85,000. So that's why the homeless people are coming here, because they have more of a probability to go up to person after person after person after person and make enough money to not only, pay for their heroin, but possibly even pay for some alcohol, pay for some food, pay for everything out here. And let me tell you something, we shouldn't be sustaining these, disgusting homeless pieces of trash. So don't sit over here and try to bleed my heart as it relates to the homeless people in America, all right? Give me a freaking break. The more loser you are in America, the more money you get out of my tax-paying dollars, all right? So don't give me this crap, all right? Piece of trash, like I'm supposed to give two rats' asses about the homeless. So yeah, my ass bleeds for the homeless in America. Stupid morons. And look, we got some left-wing liberals up in here that don't like it. Look at them. They don't like it. Oh, it's not fair. Well, you know what, you liberals that are out here that are taking offense to what I'm saying about the homeless, how come you're not, opening up your home to the homeless? How come you're not letting these idiots sleep on your couch? Huh? If you care about them so much, how come you don't invite them to, eat at your dinner table, huh? Because you don't want them there. That's why. So don't be a hypocrite, you stupid long-haired liberal bedwetting hippies. Don't be a hypocrite. It's like you same assholes with the abortion issue. You have so much time and energy to stand in front of a freaking abortion clinic with your goddamn, abortion sign. Oh, don't kill the baby. Don't kill the baby. Well, I'm going to do this one day. I kid you not. I'm going to take a camera with me, and I'm going to go up to these abortion people and say, look, I've got a paper right here. Will you take care of the child or any child that's about to be aborted in this abortion clinic today? I'm telling you this right now. And you know what these dumbass little pro-lifers are going to say? No, I can't. No. Well, then why are you bitching? Anyway, a bunch of hypocrites. As a matter of fact, we got a bunch of hypocrites here in the chat room today. And you know what, engineer? These people are flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboard. They're talking a bunch of malarkey. We're supposed to be talking about the Federal Reserve Chairman announcing whether or not he's going to implement any kind of monetary instrument out here, and these idiots are sitting here flapping their fat sausages on the freaking keyboard. They're being text chat warriors thinking that they're big and badass. You idiots, you disgusting, filthy, cyber vermin scumbags are lucky we're not in a damn ballroom. Because let me tell you something, if we were, God damn it, if we were, I'd beat the living bejesus out of each and every one of you, for Christ's sake. And you know it, and I know it. Let me tell you something, engineer, implement chat martial law on these assholes. Implement chat martial law right goddamn now. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, look at them. Look at these. Where are you, text chat warriors now, huh? We have implemented chat martial law, for Christ's sake. Give me another drink. I need some more to drink, for Christ's sake. That's what I need. We're supposed to be talking about Ben Bernanke out here, and unfortunately we got off keister because of these goddamn milky liquors on here. But anyway, let me just go ahead and move on to another subject matter. All right, well, I'll tell you what. We'll take a couple other callers and see if they have anything to say about Ben Bernanke. And if you're just tuning in with us, folks, and you're in the chat room, I have implemented chat room martial law, and I have been forced to do this because of the troll terrorist the troll terrorists that are sitting here and disregarding the civil order that is being comprised here in the True Capitalist chat room, for Christ's sake. And if we don't implement chat room martial law, then the troll terrorists win. So let's go ahead and take some calls here and see if anybody has anything to say about goddamn Ben Bernanke. Area code 215. What do you think about Ben Bernanke here?
I feel my pecker tingling, balls are jingling too. Come on and tell me whether I can link them together with you. I need a hot slip mommy to...
You sick son of a bitch. I don't know what the hell to say, for Christ's sake. I tell you idiots something, you do the complete opposite. You make me sick. You know that? You make me sick. Give me my drink, for Christ's sake. You idiots are going to have to hear me sip my drink for a couple of minutes. How do you like that? You're going to have to hear me sip some goddamn Johnny Walker Blue Label because you scumbag are sitting over here making me look like a damn jag-off, for Christ's sake. Good stuff. Really, really good stuff. Woo! Anyway, we're talking about Ben Bernanke out here. I don't know what the hell everybody's, playing with their pecker shaft about, but let's see if we can get somebody that legitimately wants to talk about what the Federal Reserve is going to do tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? We'll see if we can hear somebody. Area code 347. What's up? You're on the horn. Get him off, engineer, goddammit. Area code 225, what's up? What do you think about Ben Bernanke?
Hey, Ghost. I got not about the Marshall thing, but I got a question to ask you, if that's all right.
All right, go ahead. What's up?
You seem to know a lot about the stocks, and I was wondering how you thought the Fluttershy stocks were going to do this summer.
That was lame. All right, you're obviously a new fag, for Christ's sake. 972, what's up? What do you think about Ben Bernanke?
Hello?
You're an idiot. 831, what's up? What do you think about Ben Bernanke?
How'd the meeting go yesterday with Ghetto Capitalist?
He wasn't there. He never showed up. Are you kidding me? I was out there at the Cheers Shot Bar, for Christ's sake. I'm very well known at the Cheers Shot Bar, right? I'm like Norm on the TV show Cheers when it comes to the Cheers Shot Bar on 6th Street, for Christ's sake. And I asked, did any ghetto-fied piece of trash come in here looking for ghosts? And they said, no, there ain't nobody in here. Nothing but a bunch of, douchebag, Hollister, Abercrombie Fitch type of totally gay Nordic dudes. That's it. That's it.
Spicy chicken shit out of that.
Yeah, he's chicken. Yeah, he's chicken. Of course he is. Are you kidding me? Not only is he afraid that, I'm going to go ahead and beat the living bejesus out of his entitlement-ridden ass, but he's also a little afraid that I may have to turn his ass into the authorities for being a goddamn fraudulent ass clown to the taxpayer. You understand what I'm saying? I was out there. I'm always out on 6th Street, baby. You understand? You understand that I have to walk through 6th Street to get to my house. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's the street that I take, and as I'm walking down the street, I kind of hop into bar after bar because, it's great. It's a great goddamn place to be. If you want to go out and, get a little plastered, it's great. I love it. I love 6th Street. All right? Anyway, let me take one more call, and then we'll move on to another subject matter. 217, what's up? The hell are you? Why the hell did you even call? 817, what's up? You there?
Hello?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? Hey, I just want to let you know that I've been a bad capitalist.
Well, why the hell do I want to talk to you then, you fruit bowl? Get him off, for Christ's sake. 401, what's up? What do you got to say about Ben Bernanke?
Hey, Ghost, I've been wondering, is the engineer a Jew, too?
Is the engineer a Jew? Why are you talking garbage about the engineer like that, you jerk?
I don't know.
And what do you have against Jewish people?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering.
Well, no, I'm asking you. What do you have? You have something against Jews? Huh? You got something against yarmulkes or something?
No, I think they're pretty good people.
You don't like matzo balls or something? You don't like it that the yeast doesn't rise from the bread, or what's going on? What's wrong with your ass?
Well, I think matzo balls taste like shit, but
yeah, well, get out of here for Christ's sake, you anti-Semitic piece of crap! All right, first of all, I am not a Jew. All right, I think we need to get that on cheese sandwiches. Do you understand me? I like bacon. I like bacon. Anyway, what else do we got? 403, what's up? What do you think about Ben Bernanke?
I think tomorrow we're going to see just a lot of saber rattling with respect to policy, just to kind of test the waters of what the market's going to think about it.
So what do you mean? Do you think that they're actually going to implement something? They're not going to implement anything? They're going to just, kind of do political maneuvering? What do you think?
Well, I think they're going to talk about pushing out the maturities on those treasuries. They've talked about that the last few times and teased that. I don't think they're going to talk about QE3. I mean, they're going to find a way to implement it, but it's going to be done in a subtle manner.
So you're thinking that they're going to do the twist thing, which they're going to sell short-term securities to raise money to buy long-term bonds in hopes of, driving up the yields of the long-term bonds, something of that nature?
Well, yeah, exactly. They're going to do the...
You don't know what the hell you're talking about, you stupid idiot. Anyway, let me go ahead and move on to another subject matter, folks. And secondly, we are already into the second hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks. Go to the forums. Go to the blogs. And spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, for Christ's sake, all right? We got all kinds of little buttons underneath the players there, ass clowns. Don't be milky lickers, all right? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. So go ahead and use and abuse those buttons, baby, all right? Anyway, let me go ahead and give some Twitter shout-outs to some folks. Do we got any Twitter shout-outs to give, Engineer? We got a few Twitter shout-outs, but I'm going to do something a little bit different. Instead of retweeting the first tweet on my Twitter account, I think we're going to do something a little bit different. I think that we are going to give shout-outs to those that are having the hashtag Taco Tuesday. The hashtag Taco Tuesday and tweeting Taco Tuesday at me. I'm going to give you a shout-out right here, right now, because it's Taco Tuesday, for Christ's sake. As a matter of fact, hey, engineer, do you got some Mexican music so we can celebrate Taco Tuesday, for Christ's sake? Well, go ahead, and not to mention, I think we just skipped over, what is it, Dias de Seis or something? September 16th was, one of two Independence Days that the Mexicans celebrate. Didn't we get through with that there, engineer? Yeah, I'm a little emotional about it, too. So, without any further ado, let's just go ahead and, put some music on, engineer. Let's put some music on here, all right? Oh, yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about here, huh? Let's go ahead and see who we have shout-outs on Taco Tuesday. We got St. Nick 5. We've got Wrath of Doom. We've got Fed of Forum Wars. All right. We got Grilling with Texas. Shove it up your ass. We got Shutterfly 23. Smogen 087. We got some asshole named EBT Santa Claus for Taco Tuesday. Who else do we have, engineer? Do we have any more to talk about? We got a merry cunt. What's going on? A fat man in the house. Some idiot named Hot Communist. Starfox 9872. Connoisseur. Anonymous Plummo. Some asshole calling himself Reptilian Ghost. Group Poop in the house. We got Keynes Economics. What's going on? Air Show LOL. Come on. Enough with those horrible, disgusting, filthy names, all right? It's Taco Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday, for Christ's sake. Who else we got? El Boxo Loco. We got Poop Pickler's Cat. All right, we got Bad Egg Roll. Homo Queersicle. Brony News. Stomple B. Who else do we got? Who else do we have? We got Oh Ghosty. Mario Carziales. How you doing? We got Jihad Troll, Uncle Poop Pickle in the house. Oh, man, we're getting down to the end of the song, so let's get to the last one here. We got Navy Husky in the house. We got Flaming Nipple Chops in the house. We got One Nut in the house. We've got the Whoremaster in the house. We've got Melting Pot of Beer in the house. Oh, my God. Anyway, we have some shout-outs. It's Taco Tuesday. I hope everybody's having a great time. I know I am. We were talking about Ben Bernanke, whether or not he's going to announce anything at the FOMC meeting tomorrow that's going to supposedly spur growth in the economy here in America. But I want to talk about something that's a little bit more important, and I'm talking about possible corruption. That's right. I'm talking about possible corruption linked to the White House. Oh, dun, dun, dun. Now, for you folks that are unfamiliar, the House Oversight and Government Reform Committee, which is headed by Darrell Issa, is planning to investigate the solar company Solandra, which was touted as one of the great models that the president utilized as a form of getting new jobs in America. Now, for you folks that are unfamiliar with this Solandra situation, it was a company that was given government loans, all right? It was given government loans that were basically initiated by those within the White House administration. Now, they got loans via the Energy Department, and what's unfortunate is that the bureaucracy people within the Energy Department didn't want to give Solandra, which is this solar company, any loans because they didn't feel that they could actually pay the loans back. But unfortunately, the White House basically superseded the authority of the Department of Energy and forced the Department of Energy to give this how do you pronounce this stupid Solandra, whatever the hell you call this crap. The White House superseded the Department of Energy and basically forced the loan to be given to this ridiculous company. Now, what happened to this country? What happened to this company? Well, this company just recently filed for bankruptcy. What was it, 3 or 4 weeks ago? Yeah, Mr. Yes We Can gave all this money to this ridiculous solar company in hopes of providing green jobs, not to mention that he was there in the factory. There's even goddamn PR photos of this guy in this solar factory, which his administration gave loans to, which the Department of Energy didn't want to based upon the amount of risk that was undertaken by this company. Mr. Yes We Can decided to supersede that and give it to this damn company. It went belly up. It went belly up, for Christ's sake. All the employees are gone. Everybody who was within that particular corporate infrastructure of this company got paid off by the government loans. All right, they've got big salaries, big bonuses, so on and so forth. Now, why exactly did this company get such preferential treatment by the administration here? I wonder why. Maybe because, one of the people that actually was in the board of this company was a major contributor to the Obama administration. I wonder why. Give me a freaking break, all right? Remember, let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you how much money this stupid company got of our tax-paying money, all right? $530 million in taxpayer loans, all right? $530 million, and now the damn company is gone belly up. It went bankrupt, all right? So the taxpayer's never going to get back, all right? Never going to get back $530 million down the drain because Mr. Yes We Can basically superseded the Department of Energy and gave this ridiculous company a loan. Now, why? Why? Because this is disgusting, despicable crony capitalism and corruption at its highest form. All right? I mean, it's just a disgusting disgrace. And if you look into what Daryl Issa is investigating, you're going to find out that a lot of these individuals that sat on this particular board of this dumb solar company, what the hell is this, Solindra, basically contributed to the campaign contribution accounts of one Barack Obama in the White House. I mean, you know, this, and let me tell you, folks, you should look it up for yourself. Barack Obama was at this plant. I mean, he was in a press junket. I mean, there was cameras following around this plant. He gave a speech. He gave a speech at this ridiculous plant saying, we are investing in these kinds of jobs, and we need to make more investments like this so we can get America working again. And lo and behold, the company is going out of business. And who are the people that got all the tax-paying money? Huh? Who are all the people? The people that are on the board, the CEOs, the CFOs of this Solindra company. Can you believe this crap? And let me tell you something. Daryl Issa is investigating this, and lawmakers are calling for the Justice Department, Eric Holder, which I doubt he's going to do anything about. He's too busy busting pot dealers in states where they legally dispense it for marijuana purpose or for medical purposes. He's too busy busting those people. He's not going to go out and look at this disgusting form of obvious crony capitalism corruption, for Christ's sake. So, I mean, what the hell? I mean, for all you folks that are out here backing up this liberal regime, for all you folks that are out here backing up Barack Obama, Mr. Yes We Can you sit here and justify this, please? I'd like for you to give me a call right now, 646-652-4869. Huh? I mean, is this the kind of capitalism that you want to be involved in, where the government basically justifies who wins and who loses based upon how close of relations you have with the bureaucrats that are in power? I mean, it's an utter disgrace what's happened here. Not to mention, this is not the only situation that this has happened. I mean, there's another situation coming to light here, and it's very preliminary. I don't necessarily want to discuss it right now, but it has far worse implications. Far worse implications than this Solindra situation. So I want to hear from you. What do you think about Mr. Yes We Can? Do you think that this is making use of tax-paying money properly? I mean, do you think that when everybody and all these assholes were crying in 2008, talking about how the country was going to change and we were going to have world peace and it was going to be a damn utopia and we were going to have a Cadillac in every driveway and a chicken in every pot and all this other nonsense, I mean, what happened, huh? What happened? I want to hear from you. All you Yes We Can people, I want to hear from you right now. 646-652-4869. Get your fat ass up. All right, I know you're hogging on ramen noodles. Get your fat ass up and get to the nearest phone and give me a call, and I want to hear your justification for this crony capitalism. I want to hear it. Area code 703, what's going on? What do you think about damn Obama and crony capitalism? Turn your vibrator off. 425, what do you think about Obama and this crony capitalism?
Oh, hey, you know, you keep refusing to join Team Rocket. Have you ever considered Team Magma?
You sound like the biggest airhead, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, hello, I'm Earth. Have we met? 563, what's up? What do you think about Obama and crony capitalism? Yeah, your guitar needs a little work, son, all right? Go back to the guitar teacher, or you know what? Get that asshole that's always on the Home Shopping Network, you know what I'm saying? That one white cracker-ass cracker that thinks he's Mexican. What's that guy? Esteban. Yeah, get that asshole and, you know, take a look at a couple of his training manuals and maybe you'll get a little better, all right? 501, what's up? What do you think about Obama and crony capitalism?
Hello?
Yeah, what do you think about crony capitalism and Obama?
Well, it's a messed up world, man. I mean...
Shut up, you stupid idiot. 217, what do you think about Barack Obama and crony capitalism?
I'm honestly not surprised. I figured it was bound to happen because, you know, his popularity's been going down for a while, so of course he'd do something stupid.
Well, I mean, this kind of dates back to when he was first elected. Remember, I mean, a lot of these loans came from the stimulus package 2 money, and this was supposed to stimulate job growth, job creation. I mean, this is where the government said that we know better, so we're going to go ahead and invest it into supposed green jobs and green manufacturing, and this was one of those investments. And now the taxpayer is left flipping the bill for $530 million in unpaid loans that was personally basically assured by the White House. I mean, the Department of Energy did not want to give these disgusting scumbags at Solyndra, whatever the hell you call this stupid, ridiculous company, they didn't want to give them any of these loans because they knew the risk was very high. But, of course, the White House superseded the authority of the Department of Energy and still gave the loan out anyway. And now you have the White House backing track. I mean, they're trying to pass the ball to the Department of Energy. The Department of Energy saying, hey, we didn't want to give the loan, now passing the ball off to the White House. And now we're just kind of in this paradigm, this pickle, and nobody wants to say anything. And I think that the American people should have a very serious discussion about what's happening with our country. And this is something I've been talking about for a long time, man.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think Obama should start with capitalism.
You stupid idiot. Why don't you learn a few things before you call up and try to make some serious comments, for Christ's sake, all right? Jesus Christ. Do you hear this? I mean, you know, I hate when people try to just get by with the conversation, you know what I mean? These idiots, they think they can mangle up a couple of words and still be able to have somewhat supposed intelligent conversation. Why don't you assholes just learn the words? Why don't you just learn how to communicate instead of just, you know, watching the fucking Jersey Shore and, you know, American Idol and all these ridiculous, stupid, pathetic entertainment programs? Why don't you learn how to communicate your thoughts and ideas instead of BSing? You know, I mean, you may be able to BS the general mass populace of simpletons, but you, at some point, are going to come across some individuals like myself that, you know, can basically smell the amount of disgusting lack of intellectual curiosity bull crap that you're going to be sputtering out of your damn suckhole, and we're going to call you out on it. You understand? We're going to call you out on it, boy, and that's all there is to it. And if you're going to sit over there saying, oh, well, that's going to be you looking stupid, all right? Anyway, I think this is, you know, corruption to high hell is what I think it is. It's corruption to high hell, and I cannot believe that the American people are standing silent about this. You know what I mean? I'm glad Darrell Issa is investigating. Moreover, I hope that Eric Holder, you know, Mr., you know, America's a nation of cowards out here, you know, I'm quoting him, of course. I mean, I hope that he, you know, comes out and appoint some sort of independent counsel to investigate the truly disgusting corruption that seems to be tied to this particular company. All right? I'm just saying, it's disgraceful. I mean, come on, man. 801, what do you think about this?
What am I now?
Yeah, we can't understand you. 417, what do you think about all this crap?
Hey, Ghost, the IMF.
I remember that fruity voice. I don't want to talk to that. 401, what's up? What do you think about all this stuff?
Boobies. Vaginas.
I mean, Jesus Christ, what are we, 11? Jesus Christ. All right. 818, what's up? What do you think about all this corruption, crony capitalism crap?
Ghost, can you fart into the microphone for me?
What?
Can you fart into the microphone for me, Ghost? I really want to smell your fart. I love you.
Oh, my God. You want to smell a fart? Are you joking me?
Please fart to the microphone, Ghost. I really want it.
What if I had a, you know, extreme bowl of chili, you know, with some guacamole and...
Please forgive me for my sins, Ghost. Please forgive me. I fast to ponies. I really want to smell your fart.
Jesus Christ, get this fruit bowl out of here. Get him out of here. I mean, you can tell that that's not an act, all right? You can tell that that's an over-feminized fruit bowl, and that is how that person acts in everyday life, for Christ's sake. I mean, just imagine running into this fruity ass in some sort of a social setting, and you actually have to continue to talk to this over-feminized fruit as a legitimate person. even though, for a lack of a better term, he's acting like, some disgusting, drag queen bitch, in the middle of a village in New York somewhere, for Christ's sake. I mean, we got to actually talk to these people with legitimacy or something. Jesus Christ. Anyway, for all the folks that are listening in, I think that everybody should investigate and do their own research about what's happened here in this Cylindra fiasco as it relates to crony capitalism, and how the Obama administration personally authorized a loan that went to this company, and that company has gone belly up. Yeah, and not just Obama. Why don't you take a look at Al Gore? Why don't you take a look at what Al Gore said about the damn company? He loved it. He creamed his pants over it. The guy who invented the internet, the guy who's Mr. Global Warming, oh, man, he loved this company. He creamed his pants over this company, for Christ's sake. Where are you at now there, Al Gore, you fat, bloated bastard? Where are you at now, huh? Stupid idiot. Probably trying to get, tug jobs from masseuses. Yeah, I read that article, Al Gore, all right? I read it. I read what that woman claimed that you did. And it sounds just as disgusting as old Slick Willie over there, huh? Is that what you and Bill Clinton kind of exchanged from each other? Instead of actually learning how to be at least a decent politician from Slick Willie, the only thing you learned was how to, expose your Johnson and say, hey, why don't you come on over here and give me a knob job? I read that, Al Gore, all right? I read it. Stupid idiot. I mean, not even Tipper. Not even that disgusting lunatic ex-wife of yours could sit there and take it any longer, She couldn't turn a blind cross eye any longer to that disgusting filth that you conduct yourself in, Al Gore, and you're going to sit over here and talk trash? Jesus Christ. Anyway, let's go ahead and take some more callers here, and then we may move on to another subject matter. 360, what do you think about Obama and Cylindra?
Ghost?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, how's it going? I just have a question for you.
What's up?
Why are you so obsessed with anal passage? Like, you just seem to want to talk about it more than capitalism.
Why are you fixated on the fact that I am utilizing that as a form of making people look lower than a leprechaun's nutsack? You're the one that's fixated on anal passages, for Christ's sake. I'm sitting over here shooting pearls. I'm showing people how to, get into the market, for Christ's sake. You know what I'm saying? I'm giving people, opportunities to make profitability. You're the one that's fixated on anal passages, for Christ's sake. And by the lack of bass in your voice, I can tell why, for Christ's sake. Were you raised just by your mammy?
Yeah, Ghost, but...
Yeah, no, I figured you were. I figured you were just raised by your goddamn mammy. Let me tell you something right now. If your mother was in front of me, I would conjure up the spirit of Ike Turner and get my pimp hand strong on that disgusting slut bag that shitted you out of her uterus. Do you understand? Because I can't believe that this disgusting whore bag actually produced an over-feminized fruit bowl like yourself, who is so fixated, has so much attention paid towards the word anal passage as opposed to actually learning something on this broadcast. All right? Instead of actually learning how to become a capitalist. No, here you are. You're worried about how many times I say anal passage, for Christ's sake. I'll tell you what. 360, why don't you put that disgusting, stinky, smelly, dish rag whore of a mother of yours on the phone right now. I want to talk to that stupid skankosaurus.
Well, she's actually not here, Ghost.
How convenient. Oh, she's not there. Oh, give me a break. I mean, how did I expect that she was not going to be there, huh? I'll tell you where she's at. She's at TGI Fridays or Applebee's looking for Alabama Black Snake. You know it, and I know it. It's no wonder why you're an over-feminized fruity ass, for Christ's sake. I mean, look, why don't you be candid with me, son? How many men does your mother bring around you and try to act like your daddy? How many has she done thus far in your life? How many?
I'd say about 10. They're mostly...
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're exactly right. About 10. Hey, about 10. It's just disgraceful. It's disgusting. I mean, you as a child shouldn't be subjected to this, all right? You need to realize that the reason that you're a little over feminine, the reason that you're a little over fruity is because that dirty dish rag whore mother of yours. You know, she should be there, fixing you something to eat. She should be out there, watching family television, reading books with you, taking you to the freaking Disney World. Taking you to Six Flags over Texas or something of that nature. But no, you know where she at? She's at the bar. She's at happy hour right now looking for an ethnic minority to give her the horizontal mambo, for Christ's sake. I mean, it's disgraceful, man. It's utterly disgraceful, and I can't believe that, believe it or not, this is the majority of America right here. The way this kid is, what he's doing, I mean, this is the majority of America, for Christ's sake. So, God damn it, I mean, 360, do you have a good relationship with your mother by any chance?
Well, I do. I love her very much. I mean, you love your mother. Everyone does. I mean,
why? Why do you love her? Why do you love her? Explain. Elaborate.
Well, I mean, she brought me in this world. Isn't that good enough?
No, it's not good enough. No, it's not good enough. I mean, do you understand? Women are shitting out kids, 5 or 6, 7, 8 kids, 5 or 6, 7, 8 different fathers, for Christ's sake. All right, it's not a beautiful gift from God that some bimbo was able to spread her legs to something that looks good in a leather jacket and have this idiot ejaculate in her uterus pipe, and then 9 months later, out comes a kid, for Christ's sake. There's nothing, godly about it. There's nothing holy about it. It just freaking happens, for Christ's sake. So, no, you can't just give her credit for shitting you out of her uterus. I mean, has she taught you how to be a man? Has she taught you how to view the world? Has she taught you how to balance your checkbook? Has she taught you how to be fiscally responsible? Has she taught you to face up to those that are going to stand up against you, that are going to be hurdles in life? Has she taught you about these things, son?
Not really. I mean, since my dad being gone most of the time, my mom she just used their boyfriends, and I learned from them.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Everybody hear this? Does everybody hear this? He just learns from boyfriends. I mean, this is just disgusting. I feel bad for this kid now. And I actually feel some compassion, and I feel bad for this kid because this guy is not an exclusive story. I mean, this right here is the majority of America. That's what this is, the majority of American youth out here. They're out there between the hours of 4 and 7, which is the peak time when children get into the most mischief, mind you. All right, between the hours of 4 and 7, when, it conveniently coincides with happy hour, believe it or not. I kid you not. You can look up these statistics yourself. The times that most kids get into the most trouble is 4 and 7 p.m. during the week. All right? And moreover, those are the times of happy hour. It's not a coincidence. That's where these goddamn cougars and these single mothers are at, looking for Alabama black snake, looking for a goddamn horizontal mambo job, for Christ's sake. And you're hearing it from kids here. All right? You're hearing it from these kids right here, right now, and I feel bad for this kid. I'm not even gonna continue badgering this kid. This is a horrible situation. 360, I'm sorry. It's a shame that, your mother has just decided to just kind of utilize your life as a trivial concept. I mean, you're like a puppy. That's what you are. You're like a puppy to this disgusting whore mother of yours. You're like a puppy, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? I'll go ahead and get some, schlong head for the week to take my kid out and go fishing or some crap. And you know as well as I, 360, is that the only reason those guys are even paying you half-ass disgusting attention is so that your mother can actually ejaculate their penises. You know it and I know it, all right? That's the only reason why they even treat you nice. And then after your mother puts out, that's when they just decide to, kind of overlook you. They don't take you on the fishing trip anymore. They don't. I mean, it's sad. It's utterly disgusting and sad. But this is America, for Christ's sake. This is it. This is it, for Christ's sake. And you know what we have to thank you know who we have to thank for all this? The feminist movement. That's right. The goddamn feminist movement caused all this crap. This Gloria Steinem slutbag that told these women in the 60s to burn their bras and start muff diving, doing all this nonsense. And then, once these women started, burning their bras and doing all this nonsense, they decided to go into the workforce, all right? And now that, let's look at the numbers, folks. I mean, there are 5 women to every 1 man in America. And now the workforce comprises of, 60-something% of women in the workforce today? And the women still want to be treated like the old days of chivalry, like,
oh, I want my man to pay for everything that I want.
And then, reports are coming out that women are finding it hard. They're finding it pressureful to hold on to all the responsibilities of not only raising children and working, but actually participating in life. Duh! So all I'm saying is, women, you caused this, all right? Your woman liberation idea caused this crap, so don't bitch when you got to go out and work. Don't bitch when you got to raise these stupid kids. Don't bitch when people like myself are basically critical of you and the way you raise these children. All right? Don't be sitting over here looking at me cross-eyed when I'm telling you you're raising your child to be some, four-flushing fruit bowl. All right? You're raising your child to be some goddamn over-feminized glory hole server, for Christ's sake. All right? I'm just saying, you can call me sexist all you want to. The majority of the American families are single mothers in today's America. Do we have a great society right now? Huh? Do we have a great society of children that are actually going to contribute to the intellectual curiosity of our country now that we have single mothers predominant throughout America? Absolutely not. On the contrary, if you look at the statistics, all right, if you look at the statistics, 80% of kids that come from a single-parent family don't finish high school. All right? You need to look that shit up. You need to look at how many kids that come from single-parent families go to prison. You need to look up these statistics, all right, because it's disgraceful. It's disgraceful. So I know all you assholes are sitting here saying that,
it's not fair. You're calling women this, and you're sexist, Ghost. You're an asshole.
Well, you know what? Who cares? I'm telling it how it is. All right? Our children are being robbed of families that can actually raise them to be upstanding human beings with pride and integrity. But instead, you heard this child that just called up. He's being raised by whoever his mother's banging for the week. Can you believe this crap? Whoever this mother decides to bring home from the bar and, is, basically coming home and staying the night, this is who's taking care of this goddamn kid, for Christ's sake. And you hear this kid, he sounded so out there. He sounded so disconnected. And the reason is because he doesn't have a father to teach him how to be a man. He doesn't have a father that really cares about him and say, hey, son, come on, let's go out and go throw the ball out in the backyard. Let's go out and go fishing, son. Here, let me teach you how to play football, baseball, basketball, son. Here, let me go out and watch you at the big game today, son. No, they don't have that crap. No, instead they have some mother who, always finds it convenient to throw it in the child's face that,
oh, I'm a single mother and I don't have time to do anything. I don't have time to do anything. I've got to work and I got to come home and I got to take care of you and I don't have any time for myself.
Well, you know what, bitch? You shouldn't have had a kid to begin with, all right? What I don't understand is we have all these prophylactics, right? We have all these prophylactics. We've got abortions now. We got morning after pills. We got all kinds of ways to prevent children from actually, or unwanted children from being born in this country, But no. You know what these women are doing? Once they get pregnant, they start realizing, hey, wait a minute. I can make money off of having kids. I can make money off having children. You know what I'm saying? Not only can I make money from the government through getting, food stamps and housing voucher programs and so on and so forth, but I can also play the child support lottery system. Oh, yeah, that's right, the child support lottery system, baby. All right? And not to mention, not only do I get money from the government and money from child support, but then I can go to these churches and these nonprofit organizations and give them a sob story and say, oh, I can't do it, I need help. And they'll pay their rent, they'll give them free food, so on and so forth, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, this is what this has become. It's a disgrace. Do you understand that? And let me tell you something right now. These women out here, you know when they'll stop having all these kids on an irresponsible level? Do you know when they'll stop trivializing human life? When you take away child support from these stupid skanks. All right? You take away child support from these stupid skanks, I guarantee you all of a sudden prophylactics will start, being grabbed from the shelves by the millions. Do you understand what I'm saying? You take away child support, all of a sudden women are going to be a little bit more responsible on who they go to bed with, for Christ's sake. They're not going to hop on something that looks good with slick back hair and a leather jacket. They're actually going to make sure that the person that they get into bed with, if potentially some child happens to be conceived during this sexual relations, that maybe this father, is decent material to raise the son. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. And I know there's people out there saying, I can't believe he's saying that. Let me explain one more thing to you assholes before I move on to something else, all right? Now let's base the whole sexual relations aspect on what it really is, all right? When a man meets a woman, a man has to persuade through excessive linguistic pressure the woman to drop her drawers, spread her legs, so that the man can penetrate her body. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's got to utilize excessive linguistic pressure in hopes of persuading the woman to drop trowel and open up the pink taco, all right? If he does not, then, and he penetrates the woman unwillingly, then that's called rape, and that man goes to jail, and he goes to jail for a long time. So what am I saying? I'm saying that women have the power as it relates to the sexual relation aspect of human interaction. And if women have the power of sexual relations as it relates to the whole sexual encounter, then why exactly is the father all of a sudden chastised as some bastard and forced to pay child support and forced to pay all this nonsense when it's the woman's decision on whether or not she's going to allow this man to penetrate her body? Do you understand what I'm saying? I mean, it's up to the woman. It's up to the woman. So what I'm saying is women have all the power to choose who penetrates their body and whether or not they have a prophylactic on their penis. All right? It's up to them. All right? Now, if they don't and they still go through the sexual act, if they don't and they still, fulfill the sexual obligation, whatever outcome transpires of that, well, then that should be the woman's problem. Do you understand? Because we have rape laws. We have rape laws, which means that if a man unwillingly penetrates a woman, they go to jail. So, once again, the woman has all the power as it relates to the sexual relations. Do you understand what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that you women, you think that you're going to continue to trivialize life. You continue to think that you're going to shit out 5 or 6 different kids from 5 or 6 different fathers. Well, you got another thing coming. That's all I got to say about it, all right? And all you idiots are calling me a sexist, piss off, all right? I'm telling it how it is. As a matter of fact, put the goddamn chat room martial law on these sons of bitches, engineer. Put the chat room martial law on these sons of bitches. Put the chat room martial law. The only reason these idiots are flapping their fat Cheeto-stained fingers on the keyboards talking about, I'm bored, is because these scumbags come from single parents. And because their parents have emotionally sucked the living life out of each and every one of these kids, they don't want to look at the obvious. They don't want to be pulled into reality and knowing that, yeah, my mom is what Ghost is talking about. She is a dirty slut that goes out to happy hour every time she gets. She is a filthy whore that brings in, cock after cock after cock every goddamn week. You understand? I mean, he's absolutely correct. But, I mean, I don't know. I still love my mammy. Well, you have to understand, why do you love your mammy? Why do you love your mammy? Do you love your mammy because she works hard, she doesn't collect entitlements, she still finds time for you, still finds time to attend your events, still finds time to treat you like a child and a prized possession within her life? Well, then yeah, okay, I get it. I mean, there's a bunch of single mothers that don't collect entitlements, that basically, hey, they figured, hey, this is my decision. I made the decision to lie down in bed with this disgusting heathen that didn't stick around, So instead of crying about it, instead of going to the government saying, hey, I need entitlements, instead of saying, hey, I need child support, they nutted up and they took care of the kid. I mean, who's a good example of that? Who's a good example of somebody, of a single mother who nutted up and took care of her kid? Sean Puffy Combs' mother. That's right, Sean Puffy Combs' mother. That's who is a great example of a single mother who decided, you know what, I'm not raising my kid on no goddamn entitlements. Do you understand that? I'm not raising my kid on this, disgusting welfare system. I'm going out, even if I have to work 2 or 3 jobs, I'm going to give my kids the best so that they can be better than the subjugation of their environment. All right, and I can name more single mothers that, basically said, hey, I'm not going to be some disgusting, despicable mooch. And look at everybody. Change the subject, Ghost. Change the subject. You want to know why you want me to change the subject? Because I'm pulling you right into reality. All right. Your single parents out there, they're emotional vampires. I mean, they're throwing all kinds of emotional baggage on you, so you don't sway from whatever hypnotism that they have put upon your head. But you know the obvious as well as I. You live with these sluts. And you know they're out there at happy hour right now. If you're a kid by themselves, you know that they're at happy hour. You know that they're having lunch with the girls. On the weekends they're out there going to the club looking for Alabama. But you know it. You know it. So all I'm saying is that you need to call a spade. And if your mother is a dirty whore, well, you need to confront her about it. You know what I'm saying? You need to say, hey, Mom, I've seen you come in and out, bring Tom, Dick, and Harry into the house, trying to make me throw ball with this jerk Dick, trying to make me do all this other nonsense, but I don't want to do that. I just want to be with you, Mom. I want a family. I know that Dad isn't around here for whatever reason, whether you ran him off or whatever the hell you did. But I want to be a freaking family here, I want to have freaking barbecues or, go out to the goddamn park or something of that nature, all right? I mean, instead of going out and, hopping from cock to cock to cock, why don't you spend some freaking time with me there, Ma? It's ridiculous. Anyway, let me go ahead and move on, for Christ's sake. I've wasted way too much time on this subject matter. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ, I mean, we're almost out of time here. Let me move on, all right? Since we're talking about Obama, a new book that has come out talking about the Obama administration has not too much favorable things to say about the administration currently. A new book called Confidence Men, Wall Street, Washington, and the Education of a President by Pulitzer Prize-winning author Ron Suskind, or whatever the hell his name is. This guy has put out a book basically stating that Barack Obama was completely incompetent as it relates to the financial crisis that ensued in 2008 and rejected advice that was given to him by Timothy Geithner and was just completely disconnected from the whole problems that were ensuing at that given time, all right? Secondly, he also states in the book that according to a variety of different female staffers that were in the White House at that particular time, people like Christina Romer and other female staffers, called the environment that Barack Obama put as far as the administration is concerned as hostile. I mean, Christina Romer, basically, she's quoted in the book by this damn author that she felt like a freaking piece of meat. And a lot of these female staffers felt like their particular advice was overlooked are completely disregarded altogether. And this kind of goes in complete opposite of what Barack Obama was promoting during the 2008 campaign. I mean, wasn't this man Mr. Yes We Can? You know what I'm saying? I mean, wasn't this man supposed to be like, yes, I'm Mr. Yes We Can, and not only that, I mean, I hold hands with feminists, and I love everybody, and And now this book is just, painting a completely different picture. Now, as far as Obama being incompetent as it relates to the economy, I mean, that was more than obvious. I mean, if you lived through 2008 to now, you know as well as I that the incompetence at the level of the executive branch is more than obvious. But to hear all these other things that are alleged in this book is just unbelievable. And, of course, the White House is rebuking all the claims that are being made in this book. They're trying to, skirt around the actual wordage of what has been described in this book, for Christ's sake, and it's just utterly disgusting. But, once again, I mean, I would not doubt this book was a somewhat portrayal of what actually went on in day-to-day operations within the White House, especially during such an economically shaky point in our history, for Christ's sake. I mean, come on. Anyway, I want to hear from you. What do you think about this new book? All right, 646-652-4869. 508, what do you think about this new book about Obama? You're just playing with your Peter Popper. 603, what's up? What do you think about this new book about Obama? You stupid idiot. 315, what's up? What do you think about this stupid book about Obama? Oh, Jesus Christ. 217, hello, are you there?
Yeah, I think Obama should be part of the bronies.
You think Obama should be a part of the bronies?
Yeah.
Well, you would. You can have him. How about that? How about that, bronies? You can have Obama. How about that? You can have him, all right? You can have him. And you know what he's going to turn Celestia into? You know what he's going to turn, Equestria into? Huh? You know what he's going to turn Equestria? I'll tell you what he's going to turn Equestria into. He's going to turn it into Junkyard America. Oh, yeah. He's going to turn it into Junkyard America. So go ahead and have him, bronies. Go ahead and have him. He's going to turn it into Junkyard Equestria. And you're just going to sit there and take it. Because you're pretty-ass bronies that don't know any better, for Christ's sake, you stupid brony bastard. All right? You go ahead and have Obama. You go ahead and have Obama. I can just see right now Obama the brony, for Christ's sake, turning Equestria into Junkyard America. Bow wow, yeah. Oh, yeah. Junkyard America. Say it, baby, with me. Woo! Junkyard America. Junkyard America. So you can go ahead and have them there, bronies. If that's what you want, you go ahead and have them, as far as I'm concerned. You understand what I'm saying? Stupid milky lickers. Anyway, what do you think about this book about Obama? Area code 516. What do you think about it?
And all you assholes that say that I'm racist.
Hey, shut up. Shut up. I didn't say that, asshole, all right, you stupid audio splicer. Milky liquor. 314, what's up? What do you think about this stupid book about Obama?
Yo, Ghost, what's up?
How's it going?
Good. I hate to change the subject, but your whole thing on the feminist shit,
huh?
I would just like to say, you're fucking right.
Well, of course I'm right. Are you kidding me? What makes you think I'm right? Go ahead and elaborate.
For one, my dad left me and my mom and my sister. My mom
Sorry to hear that.
My mom could have gotten child support. I mean, everything from him. She decided to turn the other cheek, get a job, and work her ass off. And she had time to spend time with us, fucking feed us, fucking have my uncles and shit, take us places and shit. So I just gotta say, for the people who say you're a feminist and you're all this bullcrap, it's not fucking true. Don't listen to that.
No, you're exactly right, 314. And let me tell you, that's a mother for you. I mean, a mother that goes out and works and doesn't get entitlements from the government, doesn't get any child support or anything of that nature, and takes care of their responsibility, well, by God, that's a capitalist. All right? I mean, that's somebody who understands that, hey, I have to take care of my responsibilities. I mean, this was my bad. You know, I'm not saying that you were a mistake of any sort, son, but, you know, when it comes down to relationships for some reason not transpiring for the positive, a mother has to basically make the decision that, hey, I'm either going to get on the ball, I'm going to get a job, and I'm not going to rely on anybody to take care of my kids. I am going to take care of my kids. My kids are not a mistake. My kids are a part of me, and I'm not going to allow the state or any other goddamn stupid bureaucratic mechanism to raise them, for Christ's sake. So, you know, much props to your mother, man. I mean, those are the types of mothers that I'm talking about. We don't hear about them. We don't hear about them whatsoever. You know what we hear about? We hear about Octomom. That's who we hear about. You know, stupid, dirty, dish rag whores that are supposed to be spokespeople for the goddamn feminist movement. I mean, do you all remember when goddamn Octomom came on the scene, for Christ's sake? I mean, the whole media was putting her on a pedestal, like as if she did something for woman enlightenment, for Christ's sake. I mean, this was a desperate, disgusting young whore that not only mangled her face to look like Angelina Jolie, or attempt to look like Angelina Jolie. She had no money. She was in mounds of student debt, lived with her mammy. You know what I'm saying? Nothing whatsoever, but you know what she was able to do? She was able to go into some kind of mad scientist's laboratory, have a goddamn turkey baster stuck up her twat, be artificially inseminated with 8 kids, and then when she shitted these goddamn, genetic freak shows out of her uterus pipe, the media went and gave her goddamn pedestal to put her as a feminist poster child, for Christ's sake. Just ridiculous. Anyway, we're almost out of time here. Let me move on to another subject matter. Tomorrow, or actually today's the day for all the folks that are playing for the pink team. Today's the day that gays in the military are no longer banned. The policy of don't ask, don't tell has been ended. You can now be openly gay in the military. I don't know what the hell that means, really. I don't know if that means that when it comes to group showers, there's going to be people on their knees, taking... I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if in the bunker house, if blanket party is going to have the same meaning. I don't know. But in America, this is in America, the American military has now, today, lifted the ban on gays in the military. And I have no idea what the hell this is going to do to our military. I don't know, this may make our Army, I guess, a little bit more prettier. Huh? I guess that's great, huh? I guess they can do some goddamn show tunes or something, huh? In the Army, hey, 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 in the Army, we're gay, gay, gay. I mean, come on, man. Come on. I mean, what does this say to the threat of military force as it relates to the United States? You know what I'm saying? I mean, what if one of these goddamn countries gets uppity, for Christ's sake? I mean, what are we going to do? Hey, we're going to send our gay military to go over there and, do you in the ass? I don't know. I mean, what are we doing is all I'm saying. I mean, I didn't see anything wrong with don't ask, don't tell. I saw nothing wrong with that. I saw nothing wrong with that. You know who saw, the people that saw something wrong with that? The people that were servicing glory holes in the goddamn barracks. That's who people that saw wrong with that. The people that got caught, tossing people salads in the bunks. That's who had problems with this crap. All right? Not regular, everyday American citizens, for Christ's sake. I mean, come on. Come on. You know it and I know it, for Christ's sake. Come on. Anyway, 646-652-4869. What do you think about gays in the military? Huh? What do you think about it? Let's see if we have some, let me have some decent goddamn opinions on the subject matter. That's what I'd like to hear. Area code 404, what's up? You're on the horn.
Hey, Ghost, didn't you say earlier that you give out presents, but you don't really receive any?
Yeah, shove it up your ass, all right? Stop trying to think that you're funny, all right? That's not funny, all right? Jesus Christ. Who else do we got? 847, what's up? What do you think about gays in the military?
I think it's not going to be very good news for the other straight Marines.
So what do you think that the Marines are going to do? Like, you know, I mean, especially the Marines. I mean, these are hard asses, man. These are guys that, you know, they're the first line of defense, for Christ's sake. I mean, what are they going to do when they got some, like, brony, you know, some over-feminized fruity ass, you know, doing, you know, PT, you know, and, I mean, what are they going to do?
Well, at first, I would think gays wouldn't really join the Army. They seem a bit more like, sensitive? Not really their thing.
Well, I don't know. I mean, you know, there are some, you know, butch gays out there. You know, there are some butch gays out there that, you know, want to actually join the Marines just so that they can attract more feminine physical attribute, twink-like guys, if you will.
Yeah, I don't really see. Well, maybe in that case, yeah, sure, there may be some gays in the Army and
Of
stuff.
course, there. I mean, let me tell you something right now. Now that we're allowing gays in the military, I wouldn't be surprised if asshole bleaching becomes a part of the goddamn repertoire in these goddamn militaries. For Christ's sake, I kid you not, man. I mean, what are they going to be, you know, jogging to? Because you know, these goddamn military guys, they have these badass jogging songs, you know. Like in Vietnam, you know, Ho Chi Minh was a son of a bitch. Ho Chi Minh was a son of a bitch. I mean, you know, those were good songs. I mean, what are they going to say for the homosexuals that are in there, for Christ's sake, huh? I mean, what are they going to say, you know? I jog on gravel. I jog on gas. I like to take it up the... I mean, come on, man. Jesus Christ. Jesus. 215, what do you think about this crap? Oh, I think we already called on you. Never mind. 914, what do you think about this crap?
What do you think about this crap?
Oh, Jesus Christ, it's this bean and cheese kid, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something. That's a mother. The mother of this kid, this broad deserves to be repeatedly kicked in the poontang, if you want my personal opinion, so that no other kids are shitted out of that disgusting bean and cheese uterus. 206, what's up? What do you think about this, you know, gays in the military? All right, I guess that I don't know what you're fapping to, but it sounds horrible. 603, what's up? What do you think about gays in the military? Christ, shut up, all right? Just shut your stinking hole. 832, what do you think about gays in the military?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Oh, are you farting in the tub or something? That's just disgrace. Are you sick, sons? Jesus Christ. Man, that sounded like wet shit. I mean, that's just disgusting. I mean, that sounded like diarrhea. It's disgusting. It's disgrace, for Christ's sake. You know that was way too much bean and cheese. You know it and I know it. Way too much freaking bean and cheese. I can smell it from here, for Christ's sake. Good Lord. 818, what do you think about gays in the military?
All right, that's an insult to me. That's an insult to you.
Now, shut up. 330, what's up? What do you think about gays in the military? Oh, that's great. Yeah, real funny. Real funny, asshole, all right? Whoever remixed that, let me tell you something right now. If I ever see you face to face, swift kick to the balls. That's all you're going to get from me, asshole. 904, what's up? What do you think about gays in the military?
Well, probably what I would expect that they'll be playing that song by the Village People. You know, that goes, in the Navy, you'll sell...
Oh, hey, 904, I think I know what you're talking about, but don't go anywhere because I think it's about time for everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority! Oh, yeah, folks, it's everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority, folks. I definitely heard some ethnic twang in that person's voice right there, folks, so it's time to play everybody's favorite game. It's Guess the Minority. Go ahead and put your guesses on the screen right now. Put your guesses on the screen right now. Let's go ahead and see what we got going on here in the ethnic minority side of this particular individual. It's everybody's favorite game, folks. It's Guess the Minority. Go ahead and turn it off, engineer. Turn it off. All right. Now, 904, can you tell us what's your favorite food?
No, anything like hamburgers.
You like hamburgers? Are you
Yeah.
black?
Damn right I'm black.
Yeah! Yes! 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 I told you! I freaking love this game, man! I freaking love this game! Woo! Let me tell you something right now. All you assholes that continue to complain about that game, hey, it's only racist if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? But as you have heard throughout my illustrious career in the Guess the Minority game, I've never been wrong, baby. Yes! I freaking love this game, baby. I freaking love this game. Woo! Anyway, brother, thanks for playing with us. As a matter of fact, we're going to give you a complimentary Ice Cube coaster or something of that nature. Thanks for playing. Don't pass go. Don't collect $200 because, man, we're running out of time here because we're already in the third and final hour of the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. And, of course, I am your host, the man they call Ghost. And once again, folks, I want to thank everybody for tuning in with me. Before we get into anything else, I'd like for everybody to please retweet the broadcast, all right? Go to the social networks, go to the forums, go to the blogs, and spread it around like wildfire. And let everybody know that True Capitalist Radio is in effect and in the house, all right? There's all kinds of little buttons underneath the player there, too, folks, all right? All kinds of little buttons, all right? Use and abuse those buttons, all right, baby? It's just a freaking click, for Christ's sake. It's just a freaking click, all right? Anyway, let me go ahead and take some more Twitter shout-outs. Do we have any more Twitter shout-outs there, engineer? We got a couple of Twitter shout-outs up in here, and moreover, it is Taco Tuesday. I want to say what's up to everybody out there celebrating this Taco Tuesday, what's going on to all the capitalists out there. Go ahead and tweet at me and put in your hashtag when you tweet at me, Taco Tuesday. All right? And the name to tweet at is Ghost Politics. All right? All one word, no underscores. All right? And if you tweet at me at Ghost Politics, I will give you a shout-out right now. And make sure to put the hashtag Taco Tuesday. All right? Make sure to put the hashtag Taco Tuesday. Ghost Politics in the house. Let's go ahead and let's take some goddamn shout-outs right here, right now. See if anybody is anybody who's tweeting at me here. We got Evil Bronze 5. What's going on? We got Joseph DeLitt. What's going on? Who else we got? Oh, my God. Capitalist Queer. Jesus Christ. Who else we got? I'm not saying that. Merry Texmas. Oh, yeah, real funny. We got Cosmo CB in the house. We got Poop Tickler Jr. Dark Razors. All right, got Dark Razors in the place. Who else do we got going on over here? We've got Destroyer 565. We've got Ghost Pony Hugs. Ah, Jesus. Fatal Orgasm. Who else do we have? We got Burn for Texas. Ah, shut it. Shove it. Shove it up your ass, all right? We got YMod392. What's going on? We've got, who else we got? We got Scootaloo. Reno Jihad. Who else we got? We got, man, that's not cool. Reno Jihad, that wasn't very cool, man. Come on. Come on! There's nothing funny about that, assholes. Who else we got? We got Orphan Ghost. I'm not an orphan, asshole. We got Nasty Gango. We've got Mexican Ghost CA. We got Candy Haas. Who else we got? We got Niagara Roll. What's going on to Niagara Roll over there? Who else we got going on here? Remember, tweet at me and put Taco Tuesday in the hashtag, all right? We got Engineer as a Spy in the place. Who the hell else do we got going on over here? Once again, here's the name. Tweet at me. Put hashtag Taco Tuesday. Who else do we got going on? Some asshole named Butt Fondler. Seattle Sound Guy in the place. What's going on to Seattle Sound Guy? Chieftain Darth. We got Communist Mom. Ashy Alamo. Oh, come on, man. Enough of the Texas burning jokes, man. Enough. We've got scorched earth out here in Texas, for Christ's sake. Scorched earth. Jesus Christ. We got Top Badge in the place. What's going on? Space Sweeper in the place. Crazy Skulls with a Z. Bald God. Oh, Jesus Christ. We got Capicoli. Who the hell else we got? We got India Be Cracking. That's enough. That's it. It's enough. To get it off, Engine. I'm not saying any more after that. That's sick. That's sick. There's nothing funny about that, ass clowns. There's nothing funny whatsoever about that. You idiots laughing, you should all be ashamed of yourselves. All of you. Piece of crap. Anyway, let me move on, for Christ's sake. I mean, we're off keister. You know, we're way behind. Let me move on. We were talking about how the pink team players can now join the military. Let me move on to another subject matter. We've been talking about how Turkey has been saber-rattling within the Middle East. They expelled the Israeli diplomats out of Israel. They've been saber-rattling with Israel. They've been going around the Arab Spring, claiming that that the Arab Spring should utilize the Turkish democratic model to transition to when ousting a lot of these totalitarian governments. I mean, Turkey has been trying to flex its nuts within the Arab community. Well, all this saber-rattling has finally caught the response of some terrorist group because, well, Turkey had a car bomb explode right outside of a secondary school, killing 3, injuring 5. And, of course, nobody has taken full responsibility for this particular bombing. But, once again, this just goes to show you that Turkey, all this saber-rattling, all this, muscle flexing with not only Israel but others within the Arab Spring. In my personal opinion, I think that Turkey maybe caught itself a little bit of heat that it didn't intend to want on itself. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a car bomb, exploding, like I said, right in front of a secondary school. Not to mention, it was literally down the street away from the Prime Minister's office. You know what I mean? It was literally down the street from the Prime Minister's office. So once again, this is a sign being implemented by somebody. It could be Islamic extremists, or it could be the forgotten people, the landless people themselves, the Kurdish. That's right. The Kurdish could obviously be implemented in this particular bombing, because let's not forget that Turkey has actually been taking pop shots at Kurdish individuals from their side of the border in Iraq. And for you folks that are wondering, well, why am I calling Kurdish a landless people? Well, the Kurds, these were people that were forgotten in the Treaty of Versailles. Because everybody that negotiated with Lawrence of Arabia, all right, now Lawrence of Arabia negotiated with all these tribes within the Ottoman Empire and negotiated that if they basically rose up against the Ottoman Empire, that they would create countries that they would control. That's why you have royal families that control these Arab countries. There is no precedence of monarchism in the Arab culture. Do you understand that? There is no precedent, all right? There is no precedent that states that, Arab or tribal Arabs or Kurdish or any of these different tribes have ever embraced monarchism in any way. Not even the Ottoman Empire ran their government on the idea of monarchism. They were sultans and stuff like that. But inevitably, the Kurdish were the ones that were left out of the negotiations when Lawrence of Arabia was going in and negotiating with these goddamn tribal leaders. And as a result, when the Treaty of Versailles was, carved out and the modern Arab countries were created, the Kurds were completely looked over. All right? I mean, the Kurds were completely looked over, and they have been a landless group of individuals ever since the Treaty of Versailles. They have no land whatsoever. And since the United States helped bring down Saddam Hussein in Iraq, the Kurds have actually settled in the northern Iraq region. Believe it or not, the northern Iraq region is the safest region in Iraq. Now, why is it the safest region in Iraq? Because the Kurds are sick and tired of living in complete uncertainty, all right? Now, the only reason that I'm bringing people's attention to the Kurds is because they may be implicated in this bombing within the borders of Turkey, and if Turkey implicates the Kurds, then you better believe that Turkey's going to go into northern Iraq and either go in with tanks or they're going to go in with bombers. They're going to go in with something, and they're going to, suffer a retribution, or they're going to implement a retribution-type assault on the Kurds. So be expecting that within the near future if the Kurdish are the ones that are responsible for this particular bombing in Turkey. Anyway, let me continue going, folks. We're almost out of time here. 1.3 million people have been ordered to evacuate central Japan because of a typhoon that's expected to hit central Japan here. If it hasn't already hit at this point in time, it is supposed to flood, probably as bad as the tsunami situation. So, once again, Japan continues to be unfortunately hit with these natural disasters. And my thoughts and prayers go out to the capitalists out there in Japan. Really, really unfortunate that you've been hit with the trifecta, with the earthquake, the tsunami, and then that nuclear reactor disaster. And today, once again, 1.3 million people evacuated from central Japan because of the typhoon that's impending on that particular country. So once again, our thoughts and prayers go out to Japan. Hopefully not too much damage is sustained, not too much loss of life. But goddamn, Gaia, why, Gaia? Why, Gaia? Anyway, let me continue going. Gunmen in Pakistan. I know we've been talking about Pakistan for a long period of time, and the reason I'm talking about this is a powder keg. I keep reiterating this because we've got Islamic extremists trying to destabilize the country with violence. They're trying to destabilize this country, all right? And they're implementing suicide bombings, car bombings. Today, gunmen kill 29 people in two separate attacks. Out there in Pakistan. All right? Seriously, gunmen went out there, killed 29 people. They are trying to destabilize Pakistan so that the Islamic extremists take over the country. And when the Islamic extremists take over Pakistan, folks, you better guarantee that they are going to utilize that nuclear weapon. Because, Pakistan's freaking nuclear, all right? They're freaking nuclear. And they're going to utilize that technology, and you better guarantee that they're going to, throw a goddamn nuke towards India's direction and anywhere else they see fit, for Christ's sake. I mean, that's why they're implementing so much violence out there. Every day that I come up to broadcast, I tell you about more and more death happening out of Pakistan because they're trying to take the goddamn government out so that the Islamic extremists and the Taliban take control of Pakistan. And let me tell you something right now, all hell's going to break loose if that happens. So keep your eye out on that powder keg out there in Pakistan. This is a very serious, sick situation. And I'm telling you, I just hope nothing really transpires. But, man, there's just too much violence. Too many people dying out there. Once again, another 29 killed in two separate attacks that were implemented by gunmen out there in Pakistan. Once again, for you folks that are unaware, the United Nations has convened today, and they're going to be, I guess, in New York City for, the next week or so, basically talking a bunch of nonsense on the United Nations podium. But one of the subject matters that the United Nations is basically talking about is the Palestinians pressing forward for United Nations membership. That's right, the Palestinians actually want to be recognized by the United Nations as an actual state, but the bad part about it is they want to be recognized pre-1967 borders. And let me tell you something right now, the Israelis are not going for the pre-1967 border idea. They're not going to do it, but Abbas, who is the leader of the Palestinian territories, is adamant about gaining statehood for the United Nations for Palestine. And, of course, you're going to have 2 vetoes on that particular vote, Israel and, unfortunately, the United States. And if you want my personal opinion, I think that for it to even get to this point shows the lack of diplomacy that this administration has paid attention towards this particular subject matter. This is another area of geography that it's a powder keg waiting to happen. I mean, we already talked about how Turkey has just completely disbanded its diplomatic relations with Israel. You've got Egypt also on shaky relations with Israel. So Israel's finding itself vulnerable. You know, Israel it's finding itself basically there, vulnerable. It's by itself in this region of the world, for Christ's sake. So in my personal opinion, I'm anticipating a preemptive strike by Israel at any freaking point in time, for Christ's sake, especially if any of this Palestinian pre-1967 border UN membership gains any kind of traction within this international institution. You better well know as well as I, they may just implement a preemptive strike. That's just my personal opinion, all right? Anyway, let me move on to another subject matter because, man, we're getting out of time here. I want to talk a little bit about the Charlie Sheen roast. Did anybody see that, for Christ's sake? I mean, good God. I mean, that was pretty goddamn funny, to say the least. Although, I don't understand why they keep, bringing that one stupid idiot with the big nose that dressed like Muammar Gaddafi last night. You know who I'm talking about? That stupid, disgusting, pathetic, big-nosed bastard that they keep bringing back as if he's some kind of a legitimate comedian, like his comedy's funny or something of that nature. I forgot that stupid, disgusting. He was dressed in a Muammar Gaddafi outfit yesterday. You know what I'm talking about. I don't understand why they keep inviting that guy, but man, it got pretty goddamn racial. You know, with the Patrice Williams, it got pretty bad with Amy Schumer, for Christ's sake. Anybody, where the hell did this Amy Schumer come from? Yeah, Jeff Ross, that's what I'm talking about. That Jeff Ross, somebody needs to, put him in a goddamn backseat of a cab after ODing on some coke or something and tell them just to put him in a dumpster somewhere. Because let me tell you something, Jeff Ross sucks, all right? He sucks, all right? I know that, hey, his big shtick is to, say his punchline and then have that disgusting Walter Matthau face mixed with a tard with his mouth open, and that's supposed to be the freaking punchline. Anyway, I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I thought that, Charlie Sheen's a little bit egotistical, but definitely worth the price of comedy. But Jeff Ross, you need to be repeatedly kicked in the freaking balls, as far as I'm concerned, all right? Jeff Ross, piss off, asshole, all right? I mean, don't you find it funny, Jeff Ross, that the only gig that you can get are these goddamn celebrity roasts? I've never seen you out here in Austin, Texas do a show. And you want to know why? Because nobody cares, all right? Everybody comes down here to Austin to do a comedy show, except you. You want to know why? Because nobody wants to buy your stupid crap. Anyway. Let me move on to another subject matter because we're running out of time once again, folks. I want to talk a little bit about some little skankosaurus in Austin, Texas. That's right. I'm talking about this little skankosaurus. And, of course, she had to be Mexican, not to say anything. But this broad named Ruth Angelica Gomez, 18, all right? Let me tell you something. She created the Achieve the Dream Foundation, which she held fundraising events claiming that she was dying of cancer. You understand? And she was able to raise $17,000 in donations so that, I don't know what the hell she was going to do with them, but she was claiming she was dying of cancer and people were actually donating, for Christ's sake, $17,000 worth of crap. $17,000 worth of donations. Anyway, she's busted. And she's being charged with felony theft by deception, punishable by up to 2 years in jail and a $10,000 fine. I think she needs a little bit more than that. I think she needs a good swift kick in the, well, I don't want to say, but I think she needs a good swift kick somewhere where the sun don't shine. And moreover, if you're going to be sitting over here faking that you got cancer so that you can, juice the emotion out of people so you can get free donations, I think that you should have, I don't know. I think she should have her freaking clitoris removed or something. I mean, something dramatic, needs to happen to this disgusting slugbag. She should be injected with cancer cells or something of that nature, because this is just disgraceful. You know what I'm saying? This is just disgusting. I mean, you know, Ruth Angelica Gomez, 18 years old out here in Texas, you know what I'm saying that she had cancer, you know. Say, please, can you come over here and you donate to me? I got cancer, and I need money. Oh, I need money. I need the money over here. And she got $17,000, for Christ's sake. $17,000 this Skankosaurus got, for Christ's sake. I mean, let me tell you something. I can tell when people are sick. You know, I can tell when people got a little cancer. You know, they got the swollen eyes and sunken cheeks going on, you know what I'm saying? They got the jowls protruding, you know what I'm saying? The jowls protruding, you know what I mean? They got the neck veins and the neck muscles, you know, kind of predominant, projecting. You can tell when people are freaking sick, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, if I would have saw this Skankosaurus and she was, you know, still a little fat bean and cheese, portly little bitch, I would have asked her, hey, where's the cancer? Huh? Que onda cancer, por favor? How about that, huh? Que onda cancer, por favor? Pinche puto culedo. Huh? Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're almost done, for Christ's sake. Last but not least, PETA. That's right, People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals has now claimed that it's going to start creating pornography. Yeah, that's right. PETA is getting into the porn business so that it can supposedly, quote-unquote, raise awareness towards slaughtering of animals. Can you believe this crap? Huh? I mean, doesn't this sound like a bunch of baloney? Doesn't this sound like a dumb nonprofit bureaucracy utilizing a way to make large sums of revenue so that it can sustain its large bureaucratic payroll? You understand? I mean, that's what it sounds like to me. You know, I don't know about you, but that's what it sounds like to me. But PETA is going to be making porn now. Huh? I mean, what are they going to be doing? Squirrel fisting? What are they going to be doing? Dog farting fetishes? Huh? What are they going to be playing? Are they going to be putting the goat head up the... I mean, what are they going to be doing, man? PETA for porn? PETA goes porn, for Christ's sake. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, look at all these idiots.
Ponies. I want to see a pony.
Jesus Christ. Sick son of a bitches. Sick son of a bitches we got in this world, for Christ's sake. Well, you know what? Adding to the filth, PETA, they're going to be making pornography now. I hope you all like it. Huh? Old PETA porn. I wonder if that's going to be, you know, an area in your pornographic location in your area, you know? I wonder if you're going to be able to go to the smut shop and say, yeah, where's the PETA porn? I'm not going to talk to you unless you show me where the freaking PETA porn is. I'm not going to go anywhere unless I see a freaking PETA porn. Jesus Christ. Anyway, that's about it. All right? That's about it. And you know what? Before we get into everybody's favorite part of the broadcast, since everybody's sitting here saying, take calls, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a whole bunch of calls, huh? How about that? We're going to call this the Cluster Call episode. Or not the episode, but the Cluster Call what? The Cluster Call segment? The Cluster Call segment. That sounds better. The Cluster Call segment, all right? So if you're ready, you better get ready, because we're just going to go ahead and start taking some cluster calls here. We got teeth cancer, 780. We got 847. We got 215. Who the hell? 347. Who the hell else we got? We got 417. I have a whole bunch of friends that work.
Oh, go ahead. He's such a racist. The Jews own the IMF. The Jews own the media.
I happen to have a whole
Ghost is a Jew.
We got anti-Semite.
Someone tell me how magic works. Ghost is a Jew from Connecticut.
Now, for Christ's sake. And we also got asshole splicing, for Christ's sake. Good God.
Heil Hitler. Join the National Socialist Movement. NSM88.com.
Now, you sound too fruity to be a National Socialist, my friend. You sound too goddamn fruity.
Well, why don't you just say that to my face?
Real man, you feel too phony, but you sound like a goddamn real man.
Did you raise my
I live in Saginaw, Michigan. You come up here and say that to my face, you fucking faggot.
I'll be more than
stop
happy
your
to
fucking head in. I'll stop your fucking head in. I'll kick your ass with a bunch of skinheads.
Everybody in the goddamn room knows it too, boy.
Brony, my group poop buddy. I'm the one with a excrement fetish.
I'll
have a whole bunch of friends that group poop.
Seagull.
Group poop.
Seagull. How's Hitler?
How's Hitler?
David Duke for president.
I did not network.
David Duke 2012. Yeah, Ghost is a Jew.
Ghost
is a Jew.
Why are you so racist?
Ghost is from Connecticut. He's a Jew who moved down to Texas.
Ghost is from Canada. I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Ghost is from Canada.
No, he's from Connecticut. He's a Jew. I've looked into it. I hired a private investigator.
No, he's from Canada.
Oh, you hired a private investigator? Jesus Christ, you must really want to hang from my sack.
Your day's coming, Ghost. We're closing in on you.
Scared.
We know all about
I'm scared. I'm scared of lamers.
Where you live. We know your wife's name. We know your children's names.
I'll kill you.
Ghost, your real name's Robert. Your real name is Robert Chomsky.
Oh, I'm really scared.
You better be. I'll knock the shit out.
Oh my God.
Why don't you grow up?
Drop you in the ocean.
Hey, what does your wife do when you're on here talking to little boys all night?
Hey, she's at home where she belongs, making me something to eat. That's where she's at.
No, she's in bed with a fucking nigger.
That's what she's doing.
She's in bed. She's out at Applebee's.
Butt naked, making me corn grits. That's what the hell she's doing, for Christ's sake.
And tell you
I'll let you stay out drinking,
Get all
Ghost.
these idiots out here. They're starting to make me sick. Get them off, Ninja. Get them all off. Give me a goddamn break. We have some half a fruit bowl thinking that he's down with the neo-Nazis. If the neo-Nazis are producing over-feminized fruit bowls like that, well then, what the hell are we supposed to be intimidated by a bunch of stupid skinheads? Anyway, what's up, 619-512-817? What else we got?
I want to lick your butt crack.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Are y'all going to say something or what? 508-512-817-619. What the hell is it? Say something. Hey, you sit there with your goddamn ear pop. Say something, You guys are lame. You're lame. You're lame. All of you are lame. All right. 508. You're lame too. 337. 561. 512. 512. 916. This is pretty lame. This was a lot more fun yesterday. Shut up! Shut your stinking hole! Shut up! Shut up! This was a lot more fun yesterday. I don't know what the hell happened to it today. We got a bunch of goddamn lamers up in here. You know what I'm saying? This is why you can never have anything fun, because you got all these lamers. They come in here and they ruin it for everybody. They ruin it for everybody. So you know what? We're just going to go ahead and go right into everybody's favorite part of the broadcast. And I'm talking about radiography! And, of course, folks, if you aren't aware, Radio Graffiti is your time in the broadcast for you to participate. And all you have to do is give me a call right now, 646-652-4869. And when I call your area code or when I call your Skype name, you have exactly 3 to 4 seconds to say whatever it is that you have to say right here, right now on the True Capitalist Radio broadcast. So once again, you better be ready when I call your goddamn name, when I call your goddamn, area code, your Skype name, whatever the case might be. You better be ready, all right? All right, are we ready, engineer? Are we ready to do this? All right, let's go ahead and take it from the top, all right? Let's do this. Ghetto Christmas, Radio Graffiti. Alpha Charlie, Radio Graffiti. Melting pot of friendship. Melting pot of friendship. Melting. All right, Matt Cook, what's up? Radio Graffiti, Matt Cook. Melting pot of friendship. Get it off, for Christ's sake. Freaking Christmas bastards. Tex ass, Radio Graffiti. Shove it up your ass, you dumb idiot. Discord 231, Radio Graffiti. Stupid asshole. A True Capitalist, Radio Graffiti. Yeah, we can't understand you. Stephanie from Lazy Town, Radio Graffiti.
It's a piece of cake, it's a pretty cake. It's the way it's hazy. You gotta do the cooking by the book. You know you can.
Christ. Missing Numbers, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, you're gonna get eaten by black people.
Jesus Christ, you sick son of a bitch, all right? Skull 314, Radio Graffiti.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as...
give me a goddamn break, all right? I don't like Christmas, all right? I'm the one that has to buy presents out here, all right? Nobody buys me presents. Nobody buys me nothing, for Christ's sake. And because I don't want to sit here and continue to buy these losers, these family moochers presents, what, now I'm the Grinch? Huh? All of a sudden, I'm the Grinch, for Christ's sake? I mean, give me a break. You know what Christmas represents to me? Money out of my pocket to assholes that don't appreciate it, all right? That's what Christmas represents to me, all right? So shove all these little Christmas tunes, all these little Christmas sayings, and, all these little jingles, take all of them, put it all in a big pile, and shove it right up your ass! Anyway, let's see what we got going on over here. Captain Nick, Radio Graffiti.
Spider-Man, what's cracking, baby?
Get a better computer. 111, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. Knee Slappington, Radio Graffiti. Bringing balls the size of grapefruits that'll slap my dumb wife back into reality. Yeah, that didn't really sound very convincing, all right, asshole? Didn't sound convincing whatsoever. Get a better splicer, all right? Get better skills, asshole. 405, Radio Graffiti.
You're lucky we're not a goddamn barroom, bitch.
Yeah, you're lucky we're not a damn bar room. I'd stomp your ass into dog meat, all right? I'd stomp a mud hole in your ass, kick it dry, take a dirty diarrhea shit right in it, and all you can do is look back at me with a brown smile about it. That's it. A brown smile about it is all you can look at me. 712, Radio Graffiti.
It must be legal in Texas to shoot niggers for helicopters.
You son of a bitch. I never said that, you audio splicing piece of crap. 903, what's up? Radio Graffiti.
Ghost?
What?
Ghost? It's okay, baby. I'll buy you presents. All of them. Every single one of them, I swear.
Yeah, right. 661, Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas. Fuck you, local garbage.
Not now. All right, really, not now. Not now, all right? 413, Radio Graffiti.
You're so sexy.
Oh, you sick son of a bitch. Bap Fap, Radio Graffiti. Stupid idiot. 914, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, do you believe in Christmas?
I can't hear you. You got bean and cheese? 989, Radio Graffiti.
Here comes the Chinese earthquake.
Yeah, you see, look what happened to your little Stephen Hawking device, huh? It went out of whack there, didn't it, huh? Old Stephen Hawking device went out of whack. You're sitting over there talking garbage. Little piece of crap. Went out of whack, didn't it, huh? Anyway, let's see who we got. Cosmo Brockington, Radio Graffiti. Some son of a bitches. Dr. Poop Tickler, Radio Goddamn Graffiti. You're just playing with your Peter Popper. 347, Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
What's up, Ghost Goku?
Hey, what's going on? 215, Radio Graffiti. Damn it, what did I tell you about that goddamn song? Not today, goddammit, not today! 401, Radio Graffiti.
You're a monster, Mr. Ghost. You're
Mr. What?
an empty hole.
What the hell? Shut up your ass! What are you talking about, Mr. Ghost? Are you kidding me? You made a remix, for Christ's sake? You could... Jesus Christ! The Grinch song? The Grinch song, for Christ's sake, man? I'm not a Grinch! I'm not a Grinch! I'm not a freaking Grinch! I'm a melting pot of friendship, for Christ's sake! I'm a nice guy! God damn it! God! Damn it! Sick of this crap. You understand me? I'm sick of this crap. Enough, all right? Let me repeat this. Let me be as clear as freaking day here, all right? Enough of the goddamn Christmas carols, all right? Enough. Enough. Jesus Christ, enough. Give me the mic. Give me the goddamn microphone, for Christ's sake, all right? Enough, all right? I'm warning all of you idiots. Enough. Area code 902, Radio Graffiti.
Hi, Ghost. You're a melting pot of friendship, and friendship is magic.
Oh, Jesus Christ. What a fruity-ass fruit bowl, for Christ's sake. I mean, what's up with the feminine vernacular that's predominant around these goddamn American males out here? Can somebody explain that to me? What the hell is up with the over-feminized fruit bowl vernacular? I mean, most of these guys that call up here, this is how they're sounding.
Hello? Oh, my God, it's Ghost. Oh, my God, let me see your toolbox, Ghost. Oh, my God, look at your toolbox.
I mean, are you kidding me? That's how they're sounding. This is how these people sound, for Christ's sake. Over-feminized fruit bowls. And, man, it's kind of hard to take, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean? It's just kind of hard to freaking take. Jesus Christ. 561 Radio Graffiti.
A girl on the internet? I gotta take this bitch down a notch.
Shut up. All right. 780 Radio Graffiti.
Group poop with Celtic Brony. Group poop buddy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. With you poop tickler assholes. You know what I'm saying? You assholes with your excrement fetish. I mean, seriously, you need some help. All of you bastards. You need some goddamn help. That's all I'm saying, all right? 512 Radio Graffiti. You're not saying a goddamn thing, you milky liquor. 732 Radio Graffiti.
Every day can't be Christmas. That wouldn't be such a treat.
God damn it, man. Can we get through Halloween first, please? Just Halloween. I mean, we haven't even talked about Halloween. Have a happy Halloween, 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 have a happy Halloween. We haven't even talked about that crap, and you idiots are shoving Christmas down my hole. You're shoving Christmas down my hole, for Christ's sake, and I don't want it. I don't want it. Jesus Christ. 219 Radio Graffiti.
Why didn't you go meet the Ghetto Ghost yesterday? Were you afraid he was going to kick your ass all over the bar?
Are you kidding me? What are you talking about? I walk through 6th Street every day of my life. He wasn't out there, assholes, all right? He wasn't out there, all right? He was just, sitting there in front of his computer, probably, found some little audio file that he put his phone close to and saying, yeah, baby, look at me, I'm over here. When I basically told him that I was at Cheers Shot Bar, and Cheers Shot Bar is like right next to the goddamn Rapolo's Pizza that he was claiming that he was at. So, no, he wasn't there, you stupid losers, all right? Jesus Christ, who else? We got 337 Radio Graffiti.
I just wanted to give my friend Josh a shout-out on True Racist Radio.
Well, I'm sure he appreciates it. Maybe when you bleach his asshole this weekend, he'll be like,
oh, I really like that shout-out that you gave to me on True Capitalist Radio there, baby. I like it. It makes me a little fruity in the pants.
270 Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, you're a fucking faggot, capitalist bitch.
Oh, yeah, that sounds like a real true redneck for your ass right there. Why don't you get out of the goddamn single wide? All right, come down here to my neck of the woods so I can whoop your ass, boy. 831, what's up, Radio Graffiti? All right, shut up. 832, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, I can't find my dick.
Well, that's because it's probably inside of your pecker shaft. You understand what I'm saying? It's one of those little small ones that, kind of went up inside you. You know what I mean? Maybe you're a woman. 719 Radio Graffiti.
Shout out to the engineer for everything he does, bro.
Hey, what's up? Hey, engineer, they gave you a shout out for Christ's sake. He's pretty excited about it, man. Hey, what's going on? Let's see, 916, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghost, great show, man. Keep doing what you're doing.
Hey, man, thanks a lot. I appreciate it, bro. 215, Radio Graffiti. We don't want to hear you playing your stupid DS, ass clown. 712, Radio Graffiti.
It's the first time for city, so here's what you see.
Jesus Christ, you sick sons of bitches, man. The Chiz, Radio Goddamn Graffiti.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really...
Damn it, with the goddamn Grinch song, enough of the goddamn Grinch! God damn it! God damn it! Enough! Enough! Jesus Christ, man. I'm not a Grinch! I'm not a Scrooge! I'm not a Grinch! Enough! Damn, Mike, get on mic for Christ's sake. I'm warning you, idiots. I'll just stop right now if you keep on with this nonsense. Do you understand that, boy? You understand that, boy? 417 Radio Graffiti.
Fuck you, Texas, and fuck you, Lone Star.
Shove that goddamn song up your ass, too. 315 Radio Graffiti. Just shove that song up your goddamn Toys for Twats. 919 Radio Graffiti.
Ghost, my girlfriend wants to talk to you.
Well, Well, Jesus Christ, why don't you give her a bitch slap so maybe she'll sound a little bit more feminine, for Christ's sake. 573, Radio Graffiti.
Oh, God, it's all over my body.
We don't give a crap about what you're eating, asshole. 347, Radio Graffiti.
Ghost.
Nobody cares. 646, Radio Graffiti. Jesus Christ. 563, Radio Graffiti.
Hey, Ghosty, that's where I'm calling from. A bowling alley playing with my balls.
You're calling me from the bowling alley?
Yeah.
Why? Why are you calling me from the bowling alley? For what purpose would you call me from a freaking bowling alley?
So I can play with my balls.
Oh, my God. Get this idiot. Get him off, for Christ's sake. They're calling me from bowling alleys, for Christ's sake. I mean, good God, they're calling me from a freaking bowling alley. Jesus Christ, that's it. Enough. All right, enough. I'll tell you what. I'm not that pissed, so I'm going to go ahead and give some chat room shout-outs, all right? I'm going to give some chat room shout-outs right now, all right? And we may cut off from the show giving these chat room shout-outs, but as long as you stay in the chat room, you will get a shout-out, all right? Now, let's go ahead and take it from the top. We got exclamation point, cans.wave. We got exclamation point, jingle bells, exclamation point, one bah humbug, exclamation point, LOL gook soup, exclamation point, engineer just jizzed, exclamation point, India's cracking. Oh, yeah, that's real fun. Kick him out, kick him out. Get him out. And kick that other asshole right after it. Kick him out. Kick them all out. He's sick sons of it. Kick him out. All right. Number sign, you are mean one. 0000 Twilight. 00000 DJ Pony. I'm not going to say that one. Kick that asshole out of here. Kick him out. I'm not going to say that one. Kick him out now. Kick him out. We got 000 Xmas Goat, 000 Emma. I'm not going to say that, you asshole. I'm not going to say any of those. All right, just skip all those, engineer. I'm not saying them. 0000 Tex Ass, 0000 Vice President something. I can't read it. 000. I'm not saying that. 000 Dr. Herpenstein. I'm not going to say that either. I'm not saying that. 000 Ghost Watches MLP. No, I don't, asshole. But if you expect me to believe what they broadcasted this past Saturday, then you're an utter idiot. You might as well go ahead and watch, freaking, Teletubbies. All right? Anyway, 000 Ron Paul 2012. 00 Canadian Socialist. 000 Closet Brony. I'm not going to say that. 000 Ghost Splicer. I'm not going to say these, you assholes. I'm not going to say these, all right? 000 I'm a Jew. I'm not a Jew. Damn it. Damn it. I am not a Jew. Damn it. Give me that goddamn mic. Give me that goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. 000 Mike Hawk. 000 Poop Dude. 000 Senor Klopp. 000 Texmas December 18. 000 Racial Slur. 00 Burning Texas. Yeah, shove it up here. Get that asshole out. Kick him out. Kick Bernie, Texas out of here. Kick him out now. 00 Jingle All the Way. 00 Spermy the Red Nose. 00 Spermy the Spoolage. 00 The Great Power something, I don't know. 0 Way, 0 Albert Einstein, 0, I'm not going to say that, you sick son of a bitch. We got 0 Cunt. Oh, God. I'm not saying any of this crap. 0 Dr. Richtofan, 0 Fart Dog, 0 Ghost is a Brony, 0 Ghost Swipe EBT, 0, I'm not going to say that, you asshole. All right, I'm not going to say that at all. 0 I Lit Texas. Shove it up your gut! Stupid asshole! Stupid assholes. Look at you. Look at you people. Look at them. And they're laughing. They're laughing at this crap engineer. They're laughing at They're laughing. God damn it. They're laughing, for Christ's sake. They're laughing. Jesus Christ. You know, every goddamn day, I come here in an attempt to provide a broadcast in hopes of sparking synapses in the brains of capitalists throughout the world. And this is the kind of thanks that I get, for Christ's sake. You understand? I mean, this is the kind of crap that I get. You know? I mean, I just... darn it. I mean, I'm jaded, man. I mean, I'm depressed. Every time I try to come up here and goddamn give a broadcast, and this is the kind of thanks I get, for Christ's sake. This is the kind of thanks I get, for Christ's sake. I mean, I'm shooting pearls to you morons, and this is the kind of thanks that you people give me, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ, give me the mic. Give me the goddamn mic. Give me the goddamn mic, for Christ's sake. I even forgot where the hell was I, for Christ's sake? I don't even know where the hell I am. Jesus Christ. All right, we're at 0 Meredith Vieira Cream Pie. Jesus. Enough. I'm not going to sit here and continue. I'm not going to continue to say these names if this is the way it's supposed to be. Look at it. 0 Meredith for Poop Tickler, 0 Meredith for President, 0 Oh What Fun, 0 Pacifist Brony, 0 Poop Tickler Jr., 0 Poop Tickler the Third, 0 Socialist Poop Tickler, 0 my wide, I'm not going to say that, you sick sons of bitch, all right? We got 0 Texas Smokehouse. Oh, fucking stupid shit. Piece of crap. That's it. All right, I'm not going to say it. I'm giving up. That's it. That's it. Put a fork in me. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm finished with this crap. I'm finished. I'm done. I'm through. I'm through with it. I mean, give me the mic. Give me the freaking mic, for Christ's sake. Let me tell you something, all right? I am sick, I'm tired, and I'm getting a little angry, to say the least. You idiots that keep making these freaking jokes about Texas, you know? Oh, hot deals in Texas, Texas Smokehouse, Texas en Fuego. There's nothing funny about the scorched earth. The utter scorched earth that's happened out here in Texas. There's nothing funny about it, ass clowns. There's nothing funny about it. So I'm not gonna take any more of this crap. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. You assholes will be lucky if I come here and do another broadcast tomorrow after you idiots making a jag-off out of me and laughing. You're laughing at people who lost homes, who lost lives out here in Texas, and you should all be a goddamn ashamed of yourselves, goddammit. You son of a bitch. Oh, damn it. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here, folks. There's no reason to continue to sustain this broadcast. You idiots will be lucky if I come back. As a matter of fact, implement chat room martial law right now, engineer. Implement chat room martial law. God damn it. All right. Yeah, look at them. They're mad now. Look at them. They're mad. They're a little upset now. You better be mad, you sorry sack of swill. You better be mad. You understand that, boy? Anyway, I'd like for everybody to please follow me on my Twitter right now, all right? Follow me on Twitter. As a matter of fact, follow me on Twitter, Ghost Politics. There's the name to follow. I'll tell you what, I'll give a few shout-outs right now, all right? Tweet at me right now and put the hashtag Taco Tuesday. How about that? How about a little bit of that? You tweet me right now, and I'll give you a goddamn shout-out right now if you have the hashtag Taco Tuesday. All right? All right, let's see what we got going on over here. Let's see. We've got Ghost Meme. Who else we got? We got Issue 313, Meteoid Junkie, Brony Buster, India Aftershock. You son of a bitch. Stupid son of a bitch. We got Anonymous Plumbo in the house. What's going on, man? We got Twinkle Sparkle, Toad Dwan. We got this fruity-ass pink team playing capitalist queer over here. We got Fluter Shy, some asshole calling himself Reptilian Ghost. I don't know why you idiots keep spreading that slanderous lie about me on the internet, that I'm some kind of a shape-shifting reptilian or something, which is just a disgusting, slanderous lie, and you idiots will rue the day that you made fun of Ghost. I'll tell you that right goddamn now. We got Evil Bronze 5. We got Cappy Coley. Who the hell else do we got giving shout-outs here? Once again, give me send me a tweet. Send me a tweet and make sure to put Taco Tuesday in that hashtag, all right? We got I Am the Moon Star. What's going on, man? We've got Sharp Sticks. We got Curry Earthquake. Jesus Christ. Come on, man. Do you all even have a soul? I mean, come on, man. Jesus, and look, if they don't have, assholes making names making fun of tragedies, you got assholes making names being sick, disgusting perverts like this asshole. Anal Lice. Anal Lice. That's great, huh? Titty cum squats. Oh, that's just excellent, isn't it? Oh, yeah, this is great. Now, this is America for you. Huh? That's rich. That's freaking rich for you, for Christ's sake. I mean, Harry Taintlick. Are you hearing this crap? Harry Taintlick, for Christ's sake. Jesus Christ. Poop Masseuse. Urine Caresser. Are you all listening to this? This is not a joke. These are the sick, twisted names that are being, conjured up by the people that are making this crap. It's disgraceful, man. Canadian Bacon 95, for Christ's sake, Oh, great. We got Ghost Poopalitics. Ghost Poopalitics. That's great. Anyway, I'm getting the hell out of here. Get me out of here, engineer. I'm not going to sit over here and do this anymore. Get me out. Get me out of here. I'm not going to sit here and take this crap. Get me out.
You've been listening to True Capitalist Radio. The thoughts, views, ideas, comments, and opinions of the host of this show are absolutely his. Catch more live episodes Monday through Friday from 3:30 to 6:30 Central. Or check out archive shows at blogtalkradio.com. True Capitalist Radio.
That's it.
Boar's Head is bringing a slice of Japan to the deli. Introducing Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. Tender, slow-roasted chicken breast, coated in our signature teriyaki glaze, where ginger, garlic, and a hint of brown sugar meet for a flavor that's both sweet and savory. New Boar's Head Ichiban Teriyaki-style chicken. The bold flavor of Japan. Now at the deli. Only from Boar's Head. Compromise elsewhere.